So it's D.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
I don't know. It's giving me all these options, and it's like, do you want to do this? And I was just like, suppose
Nope, not today, sir.
not
Not,
today.
Ooh,
not
that's a pretty
today.
cool statue.
Oh yeah, that is what I'm talking about.
Goddamn.
I know. I was devastated. Absolutely devastated.
Hold on.
Bloody
I'm confused.
America.
Bloody
Bloody.
Americans.
Well, it wasn't technically. It was the UK Post Office being
Well, I suppose.
knobs. Yeah, America got away with that one.
Get with this one, America. Next time you won't be so lucky.
Wasn't impressed. Was not impressed. So yeah. So what's been going on then, guys? Gaming wise,
Oh, nothing.
nothing at all.
No.
Wow.
Literally for me,
That's it
just
until next
WoW
week. Thanks, guys.
and Ghost of Tsushima. That's about it.
I gotta wait like another 2 days before I can play that.
It is so good. It's I'm around 40 hours in, I think. And
Damn.
I
Oh,
still
wow.
am only halfway through the game.
Oh wow.
And if it wasn't for Doom this year, this would be my game of the year so far. It's like I don't really like open world games like the newer Assassin's Creeds, the new Far
Yeah.
Cries and stuff.
Mhm.
Not because they're bad games, just like I find myself it's like, oh, I'm doing this again, I'm doing that again, blah blah blah.
Aye.
But
Fetch
with this,
quest, fetch quest, fetch
kind of like that.
quest.
Like a lot
Yeah.
of the side stuff in this are kind of the same, and like the fights more or less play out the same. But
Yeah.
the combat feels so good with the different. You get like different stances and stuff, and each enemy, you fight with a different stance, so you're switching in between combat, and it feels fluid.
Yeah.
Besides, the game is like so gorgeous as well that you don't even mind trailing like 20 minutes in that direction.
You're happy just to keep going. Like,
Exploring.
yeah.
Like I find myself stopping every so often just to take like screenshots or something, just because it just looks so nice, and I just move
Yeah.
on in again. Voice acting's really good, the story's really good, the side quests are really good, the characters are really good.
Yeah. You could. It's really customizable apparently as well. Is that right?
Yeah, like so like there's plenty of different armor sets you can get, like unlock different dyes for them and stuff.
Yeah.
And one cool thing as well, I wish kind of more games did this. You have your one main sword, and that upgrades over time with like that just damage, but you can find
Oh,
different skins for it throughout the world, so it changes color and stuff, which is pretty nice, but you still
that's
keep
cool.
the same stats.
Yeah.
And each armor does its own thing, like one's
Mm.
good for exploring, one's good for combat, one's good for just pure damage kind of thing. So I find myself switching in and out depending on the situation.
That's cool.
Yeah, like it's one of those games where you play for like 4 or 5 hours and then you realize, you're playing at
4 or
nighttime
5
when the
hours.
sun's
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I love that. I do
So
love that.
I think you guys will enjoy it when you eventually get around to it. I know you're probably going to take it's going to take you some time to get around to Graham, just because of work and kids, and
The dog just fell at the door.
I can see him in my head falling as well.
Sorry, no. It sounded like somebody was coming in. I turned and the dog's on his back. Was
I love it.
Aye, I'm definitely going to pick it up. I'm thinking I'm going to trade in The Last of Us 2 though to get.
Yeah.
Aye, no for
What's
any
wrong?
other, no for any other reason, just purely for the fact that I didn't think I'm going to play it again.
Yeah.
And
Have you finished it?
I'll complete it. Aye, and
Ah,
like they
right.
said, like they're not going to be releasing any new like story DLC or anything for it. So
Yeah.
I'm not overly fussed. Like I didn't think it needs any more story DLC. Like it's a well-rounded story, so like I didn't think I need to play it again.
Yeah.
And like if I want to pick it up, it's going to end up costing like a tenner in a couple of years anyway. So I'll just get another copy then. If I
That's a
can
good way of
get, if
looking
I
at
can
it.
get like 40 quid off it for like
Ooh.
Ghost of I think GameStop are like giving like 45 credit for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Aye.
they do give a lot of credit on newer games like that, and they're definitely looking for Last of Us copies, so that's
Aye.
definitely a good idea.
So I
It's
need,
like what I did with Death Stranding, so
aye.
you know.
So
No
that's my
regret
plan.
saying
Anyway.
that.
But I'm going to see the now anyway because I've got a couple of things in mind that I want to
Yeah.
get to try and trade The Last of Us 2 for like other games on adverts and things like that adverts website.
Oh.
Like I want to try and see if I can trade that for like a couple of games that might be made expensive.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Have you seen how much it is in CEX, the trading?
39.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd rather get a new game for GameStop. I don't know why.
No, I'm kind of saying like because like since CX is secondhand, like I prefer like if I'm trading in a pretty new game, I'd like to get a new game on top of it. Like so, especially when you're getting that much credit, you might as well just pay the extra whatever for a
Yeah.
new copy. Like
It seems to make sense to do it that way, doesn't it? Yeah.
But like I'm thinking about trying to trade it in some way to get like an older game because like games like I'm going to try to get the Zelda games like I was saying, so I want to try and see if I can trade that at like 40 quid value for like Link to the Past or something, but I don't know. We'll see.
but the fact is you have the option of doing that anyway, so you know at least you have that in your court of the balls.
Aye. Balls. I don't know. I was thinking about going up to him again on Saturday after work for a I don't know, goose
An old
egg.
Gandhi
So I might do it then. But I don't know. I'm gonna
overheads.
Over.
Have you
You
explained
know,
to?
you know what the annoying thing is? Is like I went back into that shop, like
Yeah,
a
and you
few
got
days
the
afterwards.
controller and stuff.
Aye, and the guy was fucking dead on. So I don't know if it's because it was that other guy who was sat there that you had to be like, oh no,
You have to kind of do store rules instead of just
aye.
like just taking it.
like overheads.
Some fucking job's worth, probably. Like that.
I don't know.
Have we explained to James the story? I don't
no,
think we have.
no.
So
No.
So
Graham,
there's a really
Hello.
good shop in Cork that has a massive like retro game library, like loads of stuff, like for everything. And we went in, and I was trying to get a couple of games, and I was trying to haggle with the guy, and I was just like this game really isn't worth a tenner. Like, could I get like these games for like this price if we combine them and stuff like that? It's like no. And I was just like, look, like, can you? I was basically just like, can you do me a deal? And he was just like, no, because we need to think about all the stuff. And then he was just like, you know, we need to think about like overheads and stuff. And I was like, and I was literally like,
Graham put the box back on the shelf and he's like, okay, let's go. So
I literally, because like I was about to drop about 50 quid in the shop, and Chris even had games in his hand,
Yeah.
and the guy was just being an absolute fucking knob end, and he was just like, no, yeah, overheads and stuff, and like I was just like, all right, cool, this guy's not going to play ball, so fine, fuck it.
Yeah. I don't
Like,
want this deal anymore.
To be fair, I think I kind of fucked myself at the start, because when we were in that Cash Connectors place, and I got golf and lemmings for like 15 quid, like I think I kind of built up my
Expectation.
aye.
Yeah.
I thought I was like a fucking king at haggling. I was like,
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I went back in that time, and he gave me a $5 off the pad, and he gave me a $5 off a game as well. I was like, can you do me these things for 20 quid? And he was like, all right.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
either like you said is because like we assumed the owner was sitting down next to him when we were there. Either that or something. I was going to say something, but it's gone. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, okay. Well,
But I don't know.
it happens.
But like
It
even then,
happens.
if that was the owner sat down, like you said last time, if that was the owner sat down, like surely he would have just been like, actually here, like it's fine.
Yeah.
Because like when we
Give
went
her
in,
these,
like it's like
That's it.
the games were fucking caked in dust. Like when I got home, like I had to fucking clean the fucking absolute shit out of the gamepad. Like there was so much fucking shit in it.
Yeah, it was like the NES controllers. They had like a rail rack of NES controllers, and like you could see the discoloration as you went on. You know.
Yeah, it goes like that. I mean, you're definitely gonna have to show me where the shop is, because I wouldn't mind having a little look and see if there's anything. Because sometimes you go in those shops and you'll find something that you just don't see. So
like they had a Master System for sale, and they had Ghosts and Ghouls for it as well. But I was thinking, if I ask this guy how much this is going to be, he's going to say like fucking 100 quid or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not in a fucking mood for that. Like, but it's annoying because like I'm thinking about picking up the cartridge anyway, just to have it.
Yeah.
Like even though I've not got the system, like it's like the Master System. And it was before the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
It was that, like Ghosts and Ghouls, and I was like, I want that.
Great game to have as well. Like
at the same time, it was like a tenner for everything, and there's some things I'm thinking about now. I was like, that's definitely more than a tenner. Like there's a few games he was selling. I was like, that's definitely worth more than a tenner.
That's the biggest thing about going into shops like that. Because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I go into a shop, I get really overwhelmed. Like really, like, oh my god, there's so much stuff. How much is all this? And then like I'll be like, yeah, I'll come back for that. And then like later on, you're like, I really should have fucking bought that. That was just like, what am I doing? What is my life about? Like?
What's it called? It's called Games Bin. I'll send it in the chat there now.
Okay.
That retro place that you found, Graeme, in Wexford. Wexford, is it?
Aye.
Or is it? Yeah, that place is pretty good.
Oh man, that
that's
guy
where I
is...
got my stack of stuff. He's a one man.
That guy is fucking dead on, like
he rounded all my stuff down to nearest price. Like he was like, look, let's just call it blah. And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
You never done that for me? I think just crashed.
Me?
Graeme. Not anymore, I don't think. Hello? Graeme?
Am I still there?
Yeah, there you go. Cool.
Right, cool. I don't know why, but it just froze.
That's pretty good. Apparently he has new stock as well that hasn't been updated on his website.
Okay.
I felt bad because he put up a picture there last week of like a load of PlayStation 1 games, and I messaged him saying like, how much is GTA? And he messaged me back with like GTA. He said, we've got GTA, we've got this and we've got that. And I was like, cool, how much would it be for this? And he messaged me. I never messaged him back for 2 days, and he messaged me again. He was like, are you on these games, or will I put them back on the shelf? And I was like, oops.
Sorry, I went in the tunnel. I lost the signal.
Yeah, I've been living on an island for the past couple of days.
Like, I was thinking about getting in touch with him as well and asking him if he would take The Last of Us for trade, because he's got Ikaruga on the GameCube for 40 quid.
Nice.
And so I was like thinking, like, I wonder if he'd just like do like a straight like swap.
Sweet strap.
See, that actually, that's awesome. That actually looked a lot like there's a game store in a place called Radley in Birmingham. Very worth a trip, actually. If you guys come over and you come into Birmingham, we will definitely go there, because I've literally just driven up there for like just to pop into the shop, and it's like a good 2.5 hour drive each way. And I've done that just to literally go in and see what they got, and it's a wicked shop.
See, this place in Wexford is about a 2.5 hour drive.
Yeah,
but like I am off or gone, but then I'm thinking like it's going to be like 50 quid in fucking diesel, and I'm thinking that's like 2 games. I could just message them.
Entertainment World, that's the one. I'll send you the link for that. No, that's wicked. You'd love it, because especially if you're looking for like stuff like GameCube and all that jazzy stuff. Where's Chris off to?
Oh my god.
He just disappeared, man.
I just looked up and he was fucking gone. Fuck you guys.
He's just like, I fuck you guys. I'm gonna go. I don't need to be here. Oh, he's back. Hello.
That's the other shop in Wexford that we're talking about that I've sent in the chat there. But the guy seems dead on, like.
That's the place I'm on about. In Radley's Entertainment World is called. The guys up there are really nice as well. They're very much like, if you want anything, because I told them that I came up from Wales, and they were just like, yeah, it's a really good store, and they've got like toys and all sorts in there. I bought some of these figures by here actually in Radley's, but again, it's one of those places that like you go in there and they can't do enough for you, and they're always willing. That guy, yeah, that's the guy. He's lovely. He's really nice. He's a really nice guy. Which one's this now? That's the store which upset you, was it?
No, the first one was.
Oh, right.
Like, to be fair, I think it was my fault. Like,
I did it. It's okay.
I was just like, fuck you. You want 10 quid for a Game Boy game? And then I got him that night, and then I spent about 12 quid in a Game Boy game on eBay. I was like, this is fine.
Yeah, isn't it funny the values that you have on stuff? It's like, I'm not going to buy this new game that I've been after for a little while. I'm going to hold out. And then I see that thing on eBay for like 90 quid, that PSP game. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can totally buy that.
It's such a weird store as well, because like 95% of its stock is games, and then at the back then is pots and pans. It's like
interchangers.
Yeah, it's like very interesting.
Versatile business plan, yeah. Versatile.
It's like, oh man, I could go for a retro game and some soup later, you know.
Love it.
And a bong.
Yeah.
And a bong.
Yeah. And a
Oh,
bong.
bongs
Like
as well. Yeah.
if you split the shop up into like
They have
4 quarters,
vases. They have vases. What do you want about?
No,
He just puts plants in them.
it's got a hole in it though.
Oh my god! What?
But like if
I know.
if you
The
pictured
water
the shop,
comes
right?
out of it.
If you pictured the shop as a rectangle and split it into 4, right? It was like games, bongs, games, pots and pans.
There you go. Yeah.
It was
Top
fucking
art.
weird. Like
All your gamer needs like in one place.
We can't really fault that.
no.
Oh, it's a pissing pot. That's it. There you go, man. So you just pee when
comes
you're
out the
gaming.
side. It just
There you go.
comes out the side. It's all
Literally
good.
for a minute there, I was like, "What?"
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Chris, what are you pissing in now? God, will you stop it?
Pot. But the
Sorry, can I just point out? Yes, Chris, you do look like Jesus is above you,
Yeah, what the
glow in
fuck,
the light. He's just like, oh.
'cause usually I'd have the like webcam down there underneath the monitor so that like all the lights been blocked. But I said I'd put it on top of my monitor so that I'm not like predator mode. And it's not working out.
I love it. I can see all of you now.
Just look like an egg.
all of you.
It's
Graeme,
all
your
good,
audio's
man.
gone.
Is it?
Oh, he's back.
Now you're back.
Yeah,
I'll
it's funny. Every single time you drink a beer, it also goes really dark on your camera, so it looks like Satan is in. Yeah, ready. Let. Oh, Satan's coming. Dun.
It's the evil of alcohol in closing.
Maybe I'll take a drink now.
Or
will I?
Right, I need to note that
weird.
time.
That is quite funny.
So 60 minutes, I'm going to clip that and I'm going to add angelic music when it's like this. Then I'm going to add some like fucking venom when you're about to drink. And then fade it out again.
Like sugar, like bleed playing in the background.
Get behind these.
I'm just wondering, hang on. That is the weirdest focus ever.
Is this still your Chinese fucking
Yeah, this is my Chinese webcam. Yeah,
1120 fucking P camera?
yeah. This is my. Sorry, this is my.
Your Samsung.
It's not full HD. It's HD full.
HD.
It's just full of it.
HD FUL. HD full. Oh, it's
Okay,
so HD full.
hang on.
Nope.
Let me get closer to my face.
Bring in the Satan.
Oh man.
Come on to me, Bart Sibyl.
Oh, there you go, man. Behemoth or some ghost in the background.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, that's weird though. Hang on.
Nope.
I can pretend I'm in a canopy.
Hi guys, anyone want a drink?
And then I do Hitler and it's fine. So therefore Hitler went to heaven.
Oh. God.
Don't ban him, Twitch staff. It was on my fault.
That's a strike right there. And then the channel ceased to exist.
This is where we do a fucking Dr. Disrespect. Be like, oh shit, we'll get through this, guys. We'll get through this. Yeah.
Some Daniel Bedingfield on the go.
What, on purpose?
Yeah, because you got to get through this.
Oh.
Hey, there you go. I didn't know and get that.
Because Daniel Bedingfield's a wank.
Well, yeah, I could have told you that, but it was still a reference, like.
Watch this. This will be the one time Daniel Bedingfield fucking tunes in. Like,
Yeah, he's like watching
Fuck
going,
these
those
guys.
motherfuckers.
They
Those
don't know
actual
me. I'm gonna write a song.
My music was like #1 for the Grammys that one time in like 1997. Yeah, fuck you guys. What have you done?
I was
A
big in that
gaming
1 month in
YouTube
the
channel?
90s. It's not even that good.
No.
Okay, cool. But I was thinking about doing what you done with that gaming shop when you went to interview the guy.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of doing that
Dan.
with the shop in Wexford because I was chatting to him and he was saying that they're going to get a YouTube channel up and going and stuff like that because he's got
Yeah.
He's got a big collection, so I was thinking about maybe doing that.
So he wants to sponsor us, does he?
I fucking wish.
Nah, that's Like I said, it's definitely worth it. It's always good fun.
Because like, he seems dead on, like chatting to him on over Messenger and things like that. So
yeah. Do you know what? I'm absolutely gutted, right? Because one of my favorite game stores is actually shut down now. There's a place in there was a place over in Pontypridd, it's called. There's a place down there. Well, there was a place down there, and I used to go there like all the fucking time. And the guy in there, was probably one of the nicest game store owners I've ever met. It wasn't about money for him; it really was just about passion. And it was about the time I started at the retro bus and stuff, and I really wanted to like do something in there because it was just the coolest little shop. It was only small, literally. It was like one little corridory sort of shop with the bit at the back where he would be, and all the stock room at the back behind that. I used to go in there all the time and just drink coffee, chat games. He had a little SNES set up, and then you just hear that with Starwing playing in the background. It was great. And I literally, if I go there, I would guarantee I'd spend at least 2 to 3 hours there just chatting shit with him. I'd buy games and stuff, but most of the time I would go there just to do that. And the amount of times I wanted to kind of say to him, like, can we do a video in here? Would you mind? Would you do something? But I think he had done YouTube stuff before. But yeah, I'll have to see if I can find the video.
This is the video that you had on YouTube, is it?
No. This is a different guy. Yeah, the guy who I did that with is called Dan, and he's a guy who's he's really good as well. He had a couple of different game shops and stuff like that, but he just couldn't find a location that worked for him. So I forget where he actually is now. He's set up somewhere, and he does like a lot of like Dungeons and Dragons and like Pokemon tournaments and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Very good.
He gives a lot back to the community around here. I don't know if he's still doing that right now.
That's what they need over here. They need like a good fucking game shop. Like, well, to be fair, I'm just after saying there's a good game shop, but like I don't know, there's they seem to be very few and far between over here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's woeful here. It's the same with like the likes of music stores and stuff, and anything that's like we have music and CD like movie stores, but they're all like top of the charts bullshit kind of thing. Like there's no variety. It's just all like what's the top of the charts right now, what's on the radio right now kind of thing. Yeah. But games in particular, like if it wasn't for those like if it wasn't for that store that we have, like I'm not even going to count GameStop because that's like that's like main store, but like talking about like retro store where you can get games that are previous generation and beyond. We just like see it or like we tried charity shops and those are a no-go. They're literally a no-go. So that retro store in Cork is like the only one in Cork that I know of that actually has retro games. Cash Connectors was probably the closest we got. Past that, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're pretty much gimped for everything. We have to get everything online more or less.
Aye, like when I googled it, like there's like maybe 6 or 7 results that come up that are actually decent, but like 5 of them are in fucking Dublin. One of them's in Wexford, and then one of them's like in between.
How far away is Dublin from you guys?
It's about a 4-hour drive.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's like just straight road all the way. It's like just one giant motorway, so it's not too bad in that regard. You don't have to go through like towns and stuff like that.
Like Dublin would be cool for like a kind of like a couple of days. Like if I wouldn't. If I was going to Dublin, I'd want to go for a couple of days and then kind of do like a proper trip.
Yeah, it's not a day trip kind of thing. It's
No.
like because it is a hefty journey, like, and it's one of those things like obviously staying there for a few days, you get most out of it than just one day kind of thing. But yeah, like, yeah, it's that's it's weird because like the county of Cork is like one of the biggest in Ireland, so like it kind of baffles me that we're kind of lame with shit down here, like it's just it's like
I don't know, like, I don't think Ireland's like a game collector's place, like.
But you say that, I mean, I don't think it is a place where game collecting is a thing. There's no like, oh yeah, if you want to go to a game place, there's a mecca. There really isn't. There's just like
when I'm saying that, like I'm thinking about in Edinburgh, right? They had like Rockstar, and had a party like Crisis, Crytek, whatever it was in Edinburgh. And I remember on Leith Walk itself, where I lived, there was like a good retro gaming shop, and there was like 5 or 6 other good shops you could buy games like on a 2-mile road.
Yeah.
Whereas like here, it's like 8 charity shops that only sell clays and shoes and the odd toy, and there's like a GameStop at either end, and that's it.
Yeah. No, I mean the thing is, unfortunately, especially since I started getting into retro game collecting, it definitely has disappeared quite a bit. I mean, like the video I've just sent you of Next Level Games in Breathe, that was like, for me, that was like that wasn't like a mecca. It was amazing. I go there and you meet some of the nicest people you've ever met, and you just sit and chat shit for ages. You know, you literally would. And it wasn't like a place where you just go DOS. It wasn't like that. It was just you'd be surrounded by like-minded people who would enjoy the same thing, and you could talk about every game under the sun. You'd find a game that you'd have in common, or you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm playing this at the moment. Oh, I'm playing this at the moment. Do you know what I mean? You'd have the ability to chat that kind of shit. I do definitely miss it, and it was a fantastic place to like just pick up video games. And it wasn't always like your generic like Sonic and Mario's. They had them in there, but you'd find some awesome stuff in there. And just like, actually, I've got a PS2 banner that I have just above here, and I actually got that from the store. And he I forget where he actually even got it from, but it was in a store somewhere, and someone had brought it in, and he bought it, and it was on the counter. So when he was at the point where he was selling up the shop, he sold it to me for a really good price. It was like, you just get cool shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Stuff that you'd never ever find anywhere else. Do you know what I mean? Where would you go find a PS2 banner these days?
You probably wouldn't. You probably need to go online.
eBay, exactly.
The places in Cork like that, like the game stores, like you couldn't talk to people. It's all about business for them, unfortunately.
Overhead. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, you know, I understand it's a business, and definitely, but it was just to have the ability just to go into a store and pick up some cool games, speak with some like-minded people, and then like I said, I would spend a lot more time in there than most people would, but that was because I was just getting into it, and I was trying to figure out what I was collecting, what stuff I had. And at the time, I didn't actually have half of what or even close to half of what I have now. So it was like, oh yeah, I'll pick this up. Oh, what would you say this is like? Oh, you know, and stuff like that. It was cool. Do you know what I mean? It was just a cool time. But you don't get that so much anymore.
It's cool to be able to obviously mix business with like recreational stuff, but like they're just not interested here, unfortunately. GameStop is probably the closest you get to people enjoy talking about games. Like a few times I've been in their staff, have no problem, you know, chatting about games and stuff. But then you go to other places like Smith's, for instance. It just seems like they're just there for the job, and you know they don't really care, kind of thing.
That's exactly what they're there for. Yeah, they're corporations, and you're looking at corporations.
And that's fair. Like, people need to make a living, whatever. You know, it's a shame, like, you know, picking up a game and not being able just to have, like, you know, a 2-minute conversation about it. You know, it's like like going into game stores, just like, you know, I'm picking up a game, like, oh man, I've played that. That's so cool. You know, you blah blah blah. Nowadays, just like, oh yeah, that's blah blah blah. You know, it's just
I think the South in general, wherever you are, tends to be a bit like that, because it's like South Wales is a bit the same. In South London, actually, there is a couple of game stores that apparently are quite good. I've not actually checked it out. But north, you go up north, like you were just saying about Edinburgh, Graeme. Like you go up to like Edinburgh, or there's loads of places like Manchester, Blackpool, Morecambe. There's a really good store in Morecambe called Lee's Games, and that's one of those places where you can go in and chat to people about games, and they know their shit. And what I liked about it is it's just never patronizing. It's not like, oh, you don't know about this game. It's like, oh, you should check out this game. It's fucking incredible. And it's like, oh, wicked. Do you know what I mean? You'll always find like-minded people. Yeah, actually, that would be a really good place to take you lads if you come back.
Take us anywhere, like, because it's going to be 10 times better than what we have there. Like,
take me anywhere.
Yeah,
like that's another reason why I can't wait to get over to fucking Scotland. Like, is to go back to all these shops that I either ignored, took for granted, or just they were there when I wasn't interested in collecting.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of shit now.
Yeah,
like it reminds me of like good amount of people were there just for a job and whatever, but like our first contract in Supercell, the amount of people that loved games was nuts. Like you could have a conversation about any game to like most of the people there, and it was a cool environment. Like, people, different consoles and stuff, even though it was a mobile game and everyone wouldn't give a shit. But it was just nice to be able to talk to like-minded people, and it's just kind of a shame that that is dying down.
And unfortunately, it's because of a lot of online, and now with the current pandemic, a lot of places like that are going to suffer even more. Like, I haven't checked actually on my. There's another really good game store in Cardiff, called Super Tomato, which is obviously a bit of a not a piss take, but a parody, I suppose, of Super Potato in Japan, which is obviously an incredible game store that's scattered around Tokyo.
I guess you could say they're trying to catch up.
Right, bye guys.
That's it. Yeah. On that note, he goes again.
My plan worked. Like your
See, what we actually need to do is edit in that now and put little devil horns on it.
What am I, some like clip monkey? It's like, yeah, Chris, make more clips for the channel. Yeah.
You're a meme guy, you are. That's what it is. This is why you don't like coming on camera so much, isn't it? Because you just bring the gold and you don't want to give that away too much.
He's just sat there like this the whole time.
Yeah,
the reason why I love Resident Evil 6 is because it's my favorite game and it's so good.
Like during the Resident Evil 2 and 3 cutscenes, I'm sitting there going like that to the monitor, like.
I can't skip this.
I bought your game for like 200. Oh god, I gotta have to sit through Resident Evil 6 cutscenes.
Yes, you will. I know. I take it that you haven't started it yet, man.
No. I've only cleared the game on each like chapter. Like there's 3 chapters in the game where you play, like there's 2 different characters per chapter, so 6 characters in total.
Yeah.
I've only played it each once, so the game is completely like it's gonna be nearly blind for me, because like I did it with a friend and we were just like memeing the entire fucking way, like so. That is gonna be so bad. I have to watch 3 chapters. Oh my god, it's gonna take so long.
Come on, the fans want more.
The fan.
I can't believe
that one fan.
Remind me not to have any more rants on stream. Just like, hey Chris, what do you think of this game? Oh man, it's great. Yeah. You go for buddy. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Who's your favorite character in it? Oh, the guy that
that guy with the gun.
The gun, and he does the cool thing. Like that is so cool.
He says that awesome. One line.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Oh, so good. Like, the guy to credits, that was the best part because the game was over then.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be me. Like, I'm just gonna it's 95% of the audio is just gonna be me sighing. Just going like, oh, cool.
Literally, you're just gonna hear like.
I'm probably gonna die a lot as well. Like, so that's gonna be fun.
So it's gonna be fucking 19 videos long.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's probably gonna be the longest series. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not even going to do any editing. I'm just going to upload the raw footage. Like,
yeah.
You voted for this. Now you fucking suffer, okay?
I know. On your Resi 2 stuff, you had all those fancy animations at the end, of cool little opening, all the typewriter. It'd be like that. Bonk.
Yeah, just straight into video, no intro, nothing. Well, the only consolation is, I want to play the Resident Evil 1 remake just to round off my trilogy. So I'll do that afterwards, and that's going to be like a palate cleanser. That's going to be like, sweet.
You felt like you would have earned it then.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad now that I haven't done it yet, like Resident Evil 1, because going out Resident Evil
you're going to need it.
So, going something I really like. So that's going to be fun. Oh, God. fuck everyone who voted for that game.
I can't wait.
Fuck those guys.
If you're watching this and you voted for Resident Evil, if you're watching this and you voted in general, fuck you. Unsubscribe from our channel, please.
I think
our Instagram, unfollow us. Like,
I think I voted mine, so you know, off I go.
I think me and John
been nice
both
knowing
voted
you, lads.
for Resident Evil 6. Your brother voted for Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Try to tear the family apart.
You've disowned him now. Yeah, look, he's going into the other room to hit him now. He's like that. I'm gonna go fucking show him now. Come in here! You come in here now!
Fuck you, bastard!
We're doing this on stream!
Technical difficulties just come up.
Oh, man.
You make me do this. Look what you made me do.
I know. You know what? Resi 6 is one of those games. I actually have it, and I can't bring myself to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't.
I had it and then gave it to Chris.
Yeah, cool.
To play.
To be fair, he wanted it. I never just stuck it in his bag. I was
this is a ruse, really.
Right,
it's secretly his favorite Resi game.
Oh yeah, man! I've got a Resident Evil 6 tattoo and everything that no one has seen yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it was steel case, and I'm a sucker for steel cases, like so.
Yeah.
I
get it.
But if you do want that back for your collection, let me know.
Nah, you're right.
Are you sure? Positive?
Nah, you can keep
I'll pay you to take it back.
When you're finished with Ghost of Tsushima, you can give me that and R6.
Right, there you go, man. Perfect. I'll give you my Last of Us 2 special edition as well.
There you go.
There you go. Job done.
I'll probably actually go back to Last of Us once I finish like Tsushima, because like there's no other games coming out this year that I'm really interested in.
Yeah.
Like that was like the last big one. Blasphemous has DLC coming out this year as well.
Oh, it's
free DLC.
Well,
And it's supposed to be massive as well, so I'm looking forward to that.
I need to get back into that.
World of Warcraft is coming out with expansion.
What is Blasphemous? Sorry.
Metroidvania type game.
Okay.
Set during like the Spanish Inquisition, kind of based around kind of like a mix of like the Spanish version of Christianity, if that makes any sense. You know, the kind of their like interpretation of Christianity, I think, would be the best way. So the voice acting is brilliant, the combat's fluid as hell, the soundtrack is banging, and the gameplay is really good. It's not Dark Souls hard, but it's enough of a hearty challenge where you're like, okay, like I died here, let's just get back into it, kind of thing. And it's like it's on the Switch as well, which is cool.
I wish I go on Switch. I go on Steam. I wish I fucking go on Switch.
It'll probably be. I got it on Steam as well, but it's amazing wherever you're going to play it. I think.
It's got like a very cool 16-bit design as well.
The art style is amazing in it. I got like 30 hours out of it, and I still haven't 100%. Like I cleared the game, but I haven't like 100% of it. And they're bringing up free story DLC, so that's pretty cool of them.
That's cool.
And it's published by Team 17. So there you go. Besides that, World of Warcraft's new expansion has been confirmed for this fall. So
that's going to take out a bit of your life.
Yeah, like so when that launches, like Chris is not going to be making videos for like 2 weeks. That's going to be like a no life session on top of my no life as is. At least I can level up. Because like at the moment they've announced that like certain things are being removed. They do this every expansion, like certain like achievements, certain like cosmetic stuff are being removed if you haven't already collected them going into the next patch. So this is like your last call to get these goodies. So that's what I've been trying to do recently. I'm just trying to like gather up as much stuff as I can. But yeah, like kind of all the big games that I was looking forward to came out at the start of the year. So everything else has been staggered or delayed. Like initially, like I'm on the fence with Cyberpunk, mainly because like the gameplay stuff they showed wasn't impressive, but I'm interested in the world and the characters and stuff. So I'll probably get that maybe on release, just have something to play. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like Doom was my game of the year and still is. I don't think anything can top that unless they come up with a new Doom in the space at this time. Because someone was mentioning recently, someone mentioned in one of the Discord communities I'm in, they were like, "Oh, I didn't like Doom Eternal. It was literally Doom but better. It was like Doom. It was like Doom 2016 but more stuff." And I'm like, "But isn't that what a sequel is? Is like that's what a sequel is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like the last game but better, So I was like, I don't understand your reasoning. It's like it's okay you don't like a game, but like to say that it's like, oh, it's an improved thing and that's about it. And I'm like,
it's like the last game but like twice as better. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, it's like but yeah, it ticked all my boxes, and there's story DLC coming at the end of the year, I think. So
yeah.
well, they announced they announced the Doom 2016. They're doing a new vinyl press.
Oh, nice.
So like, I've already pre-ordered.
They're just finding ways to milk money at you, Chris.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
What would the autistic community like?
Chris never picked up that vinyl. I think we better make another one for him.
Yeah. I've got the red one, the deluxe one that came off.
Oh yeah, they probably made about 16 colors for you to buy.
All the colors of the
entire
fucking rainbow.
RGB spectrum. Spectrum.
Did somebody say spectrum?
So there was the red one that came out. I think they did a black one, but like black is default, so that's fine. Then Bethesda did a green one that came with a USC like badge.
Yeah.
That's like a USB for the soundtrack. I know they're doing the orange one, which is a supposedly limited 500 copies, which it isn't. It's going to be like 5,000 copies. But I picked it up because whatever. They are coming out with a Ghost of Tsushima vinyl soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
But you can pre-order it if you're an American now. But thankfully, the official company said, look, for people in Europe, it'll be available in fall for you to pre-order. So cool beans. And that's pretty much it on the geek side. Geek side of stuff for me in terms of everything.
You still need that new butt plug though, right?
Oh yeah,
you need one of them.
Gordon's guitar,
the Dark Souls butt plug.
Yeah. Prefer you plug it in the higher BFG division plays.
That sounds awesome.
It comes with a bass and everything. But yeah.
The vibrations.
I don't know if it's just because of the whole COVID situation or if it's just like this is just a schedule for the year, but it seems like a lot of my favorite stuff came out at the start of the year and it's just like been really kind of like crumbs now.
I think there's going to be a lot announced with this PS5 stuff. I think we're going to see more stuff around that towards the end of the year, and I think they're going to be just dropping shit now.
I'd say a lot of that's going to be next year. I'd say anything they can do.
A lot of it will, but I still think there's a lot more that's going to come out that they haven't even let on about yet, because that's kind of been their business model for a little while now. It's just like we're just going to stealth drop this, or we're literally going to give you a week until we just bring it all out. Because too many companies are doing this thing now where they're just like they'll announce a game and it'll be it's the same with Ghost of Tsushima, right? When I heard about that like 3 years ago, I was like, holy shit, this game looks fucking incredible. And then nothing. And then next E3 came, it was like, oh, here's an updated video. Nothing then for ages. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, it's coming out now next year. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Then it got delayed. It was just like, it just seemed to be like amazing trailers.
And then nothing.
Nothing. For like, but I mean, we're talking not just like a few months. We're talking like 6-8 months. It was just like,
it's paid off because it's like the highest selling PS4 game of all time now, or something like that.
Oh, is it?
Wow.
It's
the biggest selling new IP or something like that.
Yeah. And they deserve it. I can't like. There's one or like I have problems with the game, but like the good stuff outweighs the bad stuff,
Yeah. Again, it's like the last video that I really paid attention to before obviously this last one come out, which was the actual game. The video for that I just watched over and over and over again. It was like a 4K trailer and it was just absolutely insanely beautiful.
I'm kicking myself I don't have a PS4 Pro. Like I have a normal PS4 because like there's scenes in the game like shit, man. I really want to see this like quality and stuff like it's just like.
I'll let you know how it looks.
Like even on like as much as I'm not a fan of The Last of Us, even like games like that and Tsushima, it's amazing me that consoles are still pushing that power now. Like
which is what excites me about the PS5, because if that hardware, is pushing that, because when was it the PS4 Pro came out? Was it 2016? 17?
something like that. I think
it was around about that time, right? So we're still talking a console that's like basically 3 years old, right? Because even at the point they released it, it was probably out of date by that point. So, do you know what I mean? It's like the software that they're going to be putting in this and the hardware that they're plonking into this is going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely insane.
Right. So that's the whole reason I got the new TVs, because PlayStation 5.
Yeah. No, it's got to be done. I mean, like I say, I can confirm it. Things do look absolutely gorgeous on there. Like I've got to finish Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. I still haven't finished that. I've actually got quite a backlog. So as much as I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a PS5, I really need to sit down and finish what I've got, because it's one of those things. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep backlogging games, and then I'm gonna end up like one day just be like, I'm not gonna play that. And there's all these amazing games there, but Bloodstained Ritual of the Night looks fucking beautiful.
It's a gorgeous looking game.
Yeah.
And just saying on that, once you start properly getting into PC gaming, like Steam and stuff, and you start getting the humble bundles, and your library is just going to be like, oh man, I'm going to play that.
Boom.
Yeah. Like I've like 300 like odd games in Steam, and I've like only played like 10% of them. And the thing is, like, you get one game, you get like 10 games in a bundle for like £1, and you're like this is like, you only want 2 games in the list, so like your library turns into like 10 games, and you're like, I'm never gonna play those, but like they're in my library now, so
they're there. I gotta play them.
it's like going for like a buy 2 get a third free kind of thing, and you're just looking around to just add the game to the thing. You know, it's like, oh, I've heard about this pro golf. Let's just throw it in there. You know, just chuck it in.
I gotta be fair. I have started playing what's it? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on PC, and obviously. What's that? Cockrat, yeah. As much as like I'm like, okay, it's a console game. It looks fucking phenomenal on PC. I'm really impressed with that, and the frame rates and all that kind of stuff obviously are a lot higher, and I can see the benefit to PC gaming. As much as I'll always be a console player, and even so, unless I'm playing it on this bad boy, do you know what I mean? I ain't playing it any other way. Yeah, exactly. I can't be dealing with this PC or A means go left and S means go right. I can't be dealing with that. I haven't got time for that.
What a noob!
I know. I am. No, I'm just a console gamer. That's just how I've always been. So for me to try and learn, I got enough bloody problem trying to just play a game. So I'm just like, no, I'd rather. You know,
it's the same with me with like Dark Souls on PC. I still play with a controller. It's just a game that was made for a controller, and they decided to do like
Dark Souls on a PC makes the game fucking harder, or Dark Souls on a keyboard mouse make the game so much fucking harder.
It's nuts, isn't it? It's like an extra challenge mode.
It's like you find the buttons, find these 6 buttons out your fucking 48 button keyboard. Good luck. No fucking tutorial or anything. Thanks, pal.
But just press all the buttons.
Smash it.
Seen that article that they mentioned that World of Warcraft might be coming to console. Like
Final really?
14, yeah, someone spotted on the Brazilian site that the next WoW expansion has been rated for Xbox, which is like. Okay. But they are bringing controller support into the next expansion, so you can set up your whatever controller you want, and it'll be mapped to your thing. Final Fantasy 14 always has already done that, and it's like
that's on consoles as well.
Yeah. But for me, like, I tried it and I just can't, like, for MMOs and stuff, like, keyboard and mouse is just my go-to. So, like...
And that's fine. But that's what it is. If that's your standard go-to, what's the problem? Do you know what I mean? It's like...
Goku.
Oh. Goku!
But, like, even, like, for, like, WoW, like, when you see, like, the fucking toolbars and everything like that, like, controller looks like it's fucking impossible to do that one, like.
So, like, for Final Fantasy, like, you hold L... And then you can use like your D-pad and circle blah 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 for one set of spells. Hold L1, do the same for a second set of spells. So basically, you have like 20 buttons mapped over like 4 different buttons, kind of holding them down.
Yeah, there are ways around that.
I can't remember. Fuck that.
Yeah, I tried doing it on Final Fantasy. I was like, I can't fuck it, just go back to 1 to 10, whatever.
Yeah.
But they are pruning abilities coming into the next expansion, so maybe that's a hint that they're making it more. They even actually had a beta system for this camera. It was a third-person camera in WoW, that was over his shoulder, and like it made the camera kind of shake when you like struck enemies. But it was scrapped for some reason. It's just people, MMO players. Where the fuck's my camera gone, dude? But yeah, it's just like it's interesting. The different play styles. Like I mean, there's people that play fucking Dark Souls with bananas, you know. So there you go.
Bananas.
You know?
What?
Yeah, like wires hooked up to bananas, and it like tapped the bananas to move around.
Oh right.
There's a lassie who's
yeah.
beating fucking Dark Souls on one of the fucking DDR dance pads.
Yeah.
And she's
there's the
fucking insane, like
Donkey Kong.
I'm gonna have to look at this. Yeah. I'm gonna have to find that.
Oh man, it's fucking.
I'm sure there's hundreds of videos of it.
Oh my god, I can't fucking play Dark Souls by myself with a controller. Like
I switch Dark Souls on and I die. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, all right, boys, not playing this game.
And there's people that do like Guitar Hero controllers and like rock band drums and stuff.
Yeah, but that's amazing.
As well, is there no?
What?
There's a guy who done it blindfolded.
Yeah, fucking Lobos Junior did it. Like did one of the games upside down, as in like the camera was upside down. So like his character's on the ceiling kind of thing, and he did it like so. It's like basically inverted controls. You know, Dark Souls is like in that regard. It's like Doom. It's like what can Doom run on? You know, can it run on your fridge monitor? Dark Souls is like what has someone beaten Dark Souls on today? Oh, you've done potato Dark Souls. Well done.
I love it.
But it's just I don't know why I went on this tangent, but there it is, guys.
I love this tangent. I want to hear you go on more about this sort of stuff. I love it when you start going off. You're like, and then there's a guy who did this, and
there's a guy who did this, right? And Resident Evil 3, by the way, guys.
Oh fucking hell! I wasn't gonna say it because I didn't want to jinx it.
I know we kind of glossed over it on Resident Evil 6.
Chris literally has only briefly mentioned Resident Evil 6 and not got onto it. He hasn't mentioned 3 at all, and then it's like, yeah, just throw that.
I bring you in, guys, only to just crush you.
We need to try and get Chris to complete Resident Evil 3 remake using some fucking abstract controller.
Listen, just get a couple of bananas, all right, and then job done.
Yeah,
all right.
You know.
That's your next video, Chris. Okay.
Yeah. Chris completes.
We'll allow you to put off playing Resident Evil 6 if you play Resident Evil 3 again with bananas.
Ooh, playing Resident Evil 3 again though. That's a doozy.
Chris will be thinking the best way to kill yourself with the bananas.
I'll just probably end up eating the controllers.
Yeah.
Oh no, guys, sorry. It's actually on sale on PlayStation at the moment. Resident Evil 3 remake.
Is that?
And like, I think it's like $40, and the comment section is like just not worth $40. And I'm like, thank God there's people out there. But then you get the odd fanboys like, this is a great game. I don't know what people are complaining about. I love Resistance, but fuck you, Jerry. Fuck you and your favorite game. Like, you don't know shit about Resident Evil. Fucking Resistance prick.
Here, I don't know about you, but Resistance is fucking amazing.
Shut up, you have no fucking bullshit.
He's gonna be fucking like going full PTSD in him. It's just like,
yeah.
And you know what the best thing about Resistance is? All the outfits.
Oh yeah, fucking
Do you boys recommend that I pick up Resistance then?
I'd recommend you get the nastiest STD before you pick up Resistance. Sorry, it's the exact same thing. What am I saying?
It's just never gonna happen, is it?
That's Capcom. So here's Resident Evil 8, guys. Ooh.
In Resident Evil 8, do you know you're playing in a village?
What?
Remember
a village?
The fucking survey.
Oh, I couldn't believe that. I was like, it's like fucking. Apparently, there was some Resident Evil 8 leaks.
Oh, really?
Some like boss encounters, some like systems and stuff.
There's a local shop. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
Apparently there is.
Because I'm not joking. Yeah. Sorry, did I come across as I was being sarcastic then? There is. I've seen some picture of a shop, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's a shop for the
just
game.
the way you kind of leaned in, it was just like, hey guys.
Well, to be fair, it is a
Trigger.
village.
Trigger.
If there's not a spar in the village, I'm not going to believe it.
If there's what, sorry?
If there's not a spar in the village, I'm not going to believe it.
Oh man.
So unrealistic.
Maybe Centra.
No, there isn't. There's a happy shop there.
Happy shop.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. You can buy their biscuits for 20p. You know, it's great.
Wow. Speaking of dog shit, that Xbox conference.
Oh, what a load of fucking garbage!
No, I didn't watch it.
World premiere.
I woke up and it was
it's
just like I seen the chat and I was like, nah, there's no point in fucking watching this.
There's no point. It was like
you literally logged on and logged straight back off, didn't you, Chris? You're like, nope.
I logged on, saw the Tetris live thingy. I was like, fuck is this shit? So I turned it off, came back later, watched the VOD. I was like, they showed like 3 games worth of gameplay and everything else was like in-game engine. It's like, this is your big reveal for your console that's supposed to be coming out at the end of the year. What the fuck are you doing, Microsoft?
And your console can play videos.
There's literally a load of fanboys like going nuts about it, and then everyone else is kind of like, I think PS5 has basically won. Literally, all the way through the chat, because I watched it live, and on the chat, literally everyone was like, PS5 for the win. Oh, this game looks amazing, but PS5 is going to be better. It's like honestly, it was garbage. And you know, the Legions thing, the Watchdog Legions, that did actually pull me in. I did actually quite like the look of it. It's a new Watch Dogs game, but
they showed that a few years ago. Set in London, isn't it?
That's the one. Yeah, it does actually look really cool. But the only thing that sold me on that is one of the characters you can use drones, and I quite like the idea of that. It did look good, but it's probably going to come out on PS5 anyway.
I think that's not going to be an Xbox exclusive by any means. Like,
no, and that's what I mean. So it's like the one game that actually pulled me in is probably it's not exclusive.
It's going to be third party.
Yeah. But even then, I probably won't pick it up. It just looked cool at that moment in time. I was like, oh, yeah, cool. I'll probably have a little look at that. That looks all right.
I like the first Watch Dogs. I never played the second one, but the third one looks decent.
I couldn't get on with the first one. I didn't even bother with the second one. And this one, it looks good. And if it's cheap and I find it somewhere for cheap, I'll probably play it like 10 years down the line. But
I played the first one. Didn't get to watch any dogs, so the game fucking lied, so... that was a waste of my fucking weekend. So thanks a lot.
Honestly, it was garbage. Absolute fucking garbage.
But the Microsoft thing was just like they showed Halo. I think they showed Halo first, and it's like this is your flagship game for your console, and the game.
Did you see how awful it looked though?
It just looked like the last Halo.
It looked like Xbox 360 Halo. Yeah. It literally, I think Xbox 360 Halo actually had better textures and like. Expansion wise, graphics wise, yeah, great, fantastic. But literally, it looked like such a low res game.
Yeah,
it was.
I get that it's open world, but at the same time, it's just like Ghost of Tsushima as an open world game, and that game looks stunning. You know, like everywhere you go, the game is just like gorgeous as hell. But this Halo is just like I thought it was like the stream catching up or something. It was like, oh, okay, just give it a few minutes to catch up. It might be my connection. I was like, no, this is your flagship console that you're going to sell for $500, and you're saying it's 4K.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
They call these pixels in 4K. I can see the edges.
I've seen Doom fucking 1993 mods that are better fucking quality than that. It's just it's annoying that like we're getting into this next generation of consoles that are supposedly like mini PCs.
Yeah.
And that's what they're shoving out. It's just like
no.
It's like
I know.
The only game that really stood out to me, and it stood out to me the first time we watched it, was The Medium, the psychological horror game.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested in that. Dabs about it. I was just like, everything else was just like
average at best.
And they were like, oh yeah, every game world exclusive.
I know. Yeah, when I was watching it, that's what I mean. I don't think you boys were watching it because I was like, no, you haven't mentioned a single thing. So I just put it in the chat like world exclusive, world premiere. I was like, oh, this fucking thing again.
Go again.
Oh man, shit. What a joke. And then like you look at like the PlayStation one, and that like fucking hammered out amazing game after amazing game after amazing game after. There wasn't a single point really, apart from that one kiddies game. Apart from that,
game.
Yeah. That literally was the only game that kind of made me go, yeah. But apart from that, every game was like,
represented, like,
fuck yeah. But hey, do you know what I mean? You can't live every type of game.
Like, 90% of the games announced also said on Windows PC as well. So like, there's no point. It's just like Halo can be a console exclusive, but like the rest of them are going to be on PC. I'm just like, even if I was interested, I'm like, I don't want to play you, but at the same time, there's no point in me buying an Xbox if I can get it on PC. So
yeah,
exactly.
it seems like that's the way they're going now. Is they're going to be putting a lot more on PC, which is fine by me because I've just bought a PC, so therefore
it's consumer friendly, which is cool.
You know?
It's just a shame that you're like, it's a shame because like I like to look at the Xbox. I like usually the features the Xbox have. It is a beefy media machine. It's just like game wise, you're just like you're not selling me on anything. It's just like
no, like, I mean the only game that I think that I would probably give a go is like Forza Horizon, just because I quite like the look of those games. And Fable when that eventually comes out in 2028.
Fable was the only thing that kind of got me. Was that?
Yeah, but we're way off. They literally showed a 5-second demo,
they showed
a trailer. It wasn't even like this is gameplay. This is it. It literally was a pullback. Well, they didn't actually go into that at all.
Like, it's just like
they literally was like, they were literally just like Fable, and then that was it.
I know I'm gonna get hate for this, but don't get me wrong. I think it's gonna be a brilliant console. But like, if it wasn't for the Demon's Souls remake, I wouldn't be getting a PS5. That's just me, you know. It's like nothing this console, like nothing they've announced so far, has made me go, that's it, slap down, you know. Like last generation, you had the likes of Bloodborne, you had like Uncharted 4, you had games on launch that were just like, just give me the console, I'll take it.
I don't know why, but I just feel like the PS5. I mean, it's a day one purchase for me.
Oh, it has to be for me because fucking Deep Souls.
That's how they get the reason.
But I can see there being some absolutely insane games coming out on this console.
But
I mean,
PlayStation,
there will be. I mean, I'm not being funny. Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Aye.
That is true.
But see, that's what I was about to say. Is like PlayStation seems to be like the only one who has like the exclusives. Aye.
I mean, like
everything. Nintendo does, but
Body War, Spider-Man,
yeah.
Nintendo
does, but they're not there yet.
Halo, Master Chef.
Master Chef.
Fucking. Oh. And this is coming from someone like.
Yeah.
Halo. And like.
And a bed.
Helmet.
Yeah, yeah. That's coming from a fan, basically. The guy who absolutely loves the systems.
Guys, how's it going? My bald head is just illuminating.
What the fuck happened?
Hey!
I thought it was a fucking light bulb.
I don't get how this. I'm after fucking everything up now.
You sound like you're miles away from your microphone.
That'll do. Fuck it.
That's fine.
No, that's
no. Bring it over a bit more. Hey, there he is.
I guess. Zoom in. Take off your shirt.
Scratch that nipple. Oh god, there he goes.
Make sure you get the RE3 in shot.
I think that's somewhat similar to what I had it.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's more to the right.
I've got nothing to point at. I've got a Smith's bag. That's fully recycling.
That's weird, pointing into the void. I know it's just a lot more darker now for some reason. We're going to deal with it.
You've embraced Satan. That's what you've done. You've embraced Satan.
Will this make it even more darker if I do this? No, shit.
No.
Hey, Satan.
There we go.
But yeah, it's just I don't know. Is it office because like of the last few years, my like gaming time between work and stuff is limited. That I'm
telling me
that I'm just only appreciating the kind of like really, really good games instead of like before where I just like pick up a new game every weekend and just like play it every so often. You know,
I miss those days. I do miss those days.
But saying that nowadays, I'm appreciating games way more. Like I said, like Ghost of Tsushima is the first open world game in a long time that's actually grabbed my attention. Like I'm actively going like, okay, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to sit down for like an hour, and then an hour turns into like 10. And I'm like, oh, cool, the sun's up.
That's the one thing I'm noticing at the moment with Last of Us. Like, I love the Last of Us series, but I have noticed that, like on Last of Us 1, when I was playing that game, that would happen to me. I'd literally sit down and play it, and then all of a sudden, like 5 hours would pass. Whereas with this one, I don't know. I'm not so much like, oh yeah, hours and hours and hours are passing. I'm just like, oh cool, I'm doing this bit. Oh wicked, okay, that's happened. Cool. I'm enjoying it, but it's not like I don't feel like I want to sit for hours and hours and hours on it.
Like, see,
You know, I'm trying to work through and enjoy the game, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because my concentration levels are all over the place because of work being so full on and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I'm finding it a bit strange that I'm not like, oh my god, I want to play like 25 hours in a go. Like, do you know what I mean? Finding
I think
that quite odd.
The game was spoiled for me, so like my motivation to hop in and experience the game is just like ceased. It's just like, you know, I know what's coming, so like my investment into it is just like,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, gameplay is like amazing. The gameplay is amazing. It's just that story wise, I just can't like invest myself. Continue, Graeme. You may speak.
Thanks. No, like I was the opposite. Like,
were you?
Okay, you may speak now.
What was I going to say? I can't remember.
Please say.
So Resident Evil 3 was it? Is that what we're talking about?
Please don't.
So
what are you going to say, Graeme, before I?
Nah, Dark Souls. Fuck's sake.
Oh, man, you're becoming me. Yes.
Like Last of Us 2 was a game I didn't think I was going to enjoy, and like I was the kind of thing where I sat down to play it for about an hour, and then it turned into 4 hours for me. Like I got fucking well into it, and like I had like parts that kind of spoiled, and like I knew shit was going to happen, and like when the shit happened, I was like, all right, I don't have to worry about this shit coming up now. I can enjoy the rest of the game. I go fucking soaked in it big time. Like massive.
I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying it. I find it a bit weird that I'm playing it and I'm not like, oh, I could sit here for the next 7 hours and be completely fine with that.
Like that's a lot of people's like no complaint, but like a lot of people's problem with the game is like they didn't feel like they can like they're not feeling or like they're not feeling as heavily involved in their character arc as they did in the first one and things like that.
I can't put my finger on why. I can't put my finger on why. And like I said, at the moment, I'm just purely putting it down to the amount that I've been working with my level of concentration. And like I say, I'm off now, so I'm probably going to sink some good amount of time into it before I start Ghost of Tsushima, because I don't want to be playing Last of Us as well as... Like, I'll probably have a little go on to Ghost of Tsushima, but at the same time, I probably won't sit down and sink my teeth into that until I've done Last of Us. So, but I've got the opportunity now, having a bit of time off, being able to actually really invest some proper time into it. So, along with 15 other million games that I currently have to try and play. I have such a backlog, and I shouldn't really complain because I'm very privileged and lucky to have so many games.
First world problem. What game do I play?
Yeah, first world problems right here, by the way.
Got an entire library of games.
I've got a job and I've got all these games and I've got a family and I got to try and balance them all. Woe is me.
Woe is me.
No, believe me, I'm humble, but it is such a ball ache when you're trying to balance the act. Like, do you know what I mean?
Like I sometimes find myself procrastinating. Like fuck, like I'll sit there for about an hour to try and decide what game to play, and then I'll just decide to sit and watch YouTube.
I do watch a lot of YouTube, but...
And then the thing is, I watch videos on YouTube that make me want to buy games, so I go on eBay and end up buying fucking games.
And then you spend...
It's a harsh cycle.
Yeah, you spend about €800, and then you're like, oh, how am I going to eat?
I've not got a game to play.
How am I going to eat this month? The kids are going to go hungry and scruffy. We'll have to turn off the electricity, but it's okay because I've got this copy of Super Pocket Tennis. That was literally the first game I could see.
Do you really need 2 copies of Castlevania 2? Yes. Yes, I do. Do you really?
How do you know I have 2 copies of Castlevania 2?
Sweats in Dark Souls. Oh,
he's gone Dark Souls now.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It's a difficult balance, but yeah, I gotta do some serious fucking gaming before the PS5 comes out, because otherwise I'm just gonna be in the same boat. I'm not actually gonna end up playing half as much as I want to actually play and experience. And there are so many games out there, such good experiences already. Do you know what I mean? So many. So
Like I think The Last of Us was the last game this year I was looking forward to big time. Hey, The Last of Us. But like the Ghost of Tsushima, I wasn't too bothered about it. It looked nice, but like I'm more kind of into it now based on what you have said and based on what I've seen.
Honestly, that game has been looking solid from day one.
Because like I kind of seen like I was like, oh, here we go, fucking weeb, and then just kind of zoned.
Hey,
out.
listen, do you know what? I actually had to Google what the fuck that was, yeah. I'm not even joking. I was like, what the fuck is a weeb? I know what a noob is, but I don't know what a weeb is. And yeah, I basically, I wouldn't disagree with that. I love Japanese games. I love anime, so I'm not complaining.
See, thing is, a weeb is someone who likes all that stuff, but then
I love baby metal too, you know.
Who tries to act Japanese or like act who tries to like get in touch with the Japanese culture without respecting their own culture. Yeah,
I was literally waiting somebody who acts Japanese. I was waiting for one of you to like pull your eyes. I don't know why. I was just waiting for Chris to go. You like try out Japanese.
Yeah, that's a way to get the channel shut down. Graeme.
Yeah, I'm keeping in mind we're on Twitch, like so, like, and they're very you know, I can't say it.
Bad guys in World War II-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. That is literally what I was just waiting for. But
I would recommend playing the game in Japanese with the English subtitles. It's just like I don't know what the English sounds like. I do know that one of the characters is voiced by Amy in Futurama.
Oh, what?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
But like the Japanese, like it just felt like we're
so
in.
Can you change that in the menu at any time?
Yeah. From what I'm understanding, you can switch back and forth.
My problem again comes down to my level of concentration because I watch a lot of anime. And if I'm knackered, I can't watch anything with subtitles.
I'll watch my dubbed.
Yeah, I gotta watch the dub version. Like last night, I was trying to watch Weathering with You. I don't know if you've seen or anything like that. It's
just gonna be like fucking time to turn off the weebs they're talking.
Highly recommend
Persona. Sushi.
Hey, listen, nothing wrong with that either. Nothing bloody wrong with that.
Your Asian cartoons.
Fucking
your mangoes.
With your fucking mangoes out. Oh god, here he goes.
Here he goes.
Yeah, like it's just like there's some like I watched Attack on Titan in Japanese, you know.
Yeah.
And then I went back when they released the English, and the English was horrible. Even though it has like some of my favorite voice actors in it, I'm like, ooh, this is really.
That doesn't mean, that's the thing though. If they don't pull it off right, it just isn't gonna work. Right, what's the name of it? Like, sorry, there's a company. The company is called Comics Wave Films, and they're the ones that make this anime film. Weathering with You, the Animo.
The Alamo.
It's a really fucking gorgeous, and I mean anime wise, it is fucking phenomenal, and highly recommend watching it. But there isn't an English dub version out yet. It's coming out in October. No, not October. August, I think. Next month, maybe. I think. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, I thought, fuck. Yeah, I was like. I was thinking like, fuck it. It's a follow-on film from a film called Your Name, which was amazing as well. And they're linked. So I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it. And then there was subtitles, and I was just literally there like that. I just literally couldn't watch it. It just drove me insane. So that's good to know.
Guys, okay.
You know what?
No, you're not.
I know exactly when I lost interest in Japanimation, and me and Chris were talking about this last time it was over.
Was it when you were watching hentai?
No, I like hentai. I like tentacle porn. I can watch that because it's no subtitle. But fucking Grave of the Fireflies. That's what made me stop watching. I was like, not fuck this.
That, like, Philip Shannon recommended that to me.
He's a fucking dick.
And I went home that night and I was like, I'll watch it. I've never heard of this. And I watched it before going to bed. Man, it was the worst decision I've ever made in my life. It was just like, Like no.
Oh my god, he's went on dark.
Oh, I'm in a grave of fireflies right now.
That cloud's come over him now. Look, oh, he's back.
But
like that's the most fucking depressing film I've ever seen in my fucking life.
That fucked me up for like a week.
And
I
actually,
stopped eating noodles.
I don't think I've watched a Studio Ghibli film or anything like that since then.
It is grim.
It's fucking Grim is putting it fucking mildly. Like
it is. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's traumatizing.
It literally brings you up and then just like nukes you straight back down like several times in a row. Like,
that's what
it's
I mean.
just like getting suplexed over and over again. It's like, hey, you know.
Whoa!
But the voice acting in Ghost of Tsushima in Japanese is perfect. Like, you know, it's set in like kind of feudal Japan. You know, fucking samurai kind of. Like, I know a lot of people played Sekiro in English, and English seems good, but like the Japanese for me when that was just like phenomenal.
I played Sekiro the second time in Japanese after you said it, and it definitely makes a fucking difference. Like, just when that guy comes charging out of the gate and he's like fucking full on Japanese.
Oh, Genichiro.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, not Genichiro.
I don't know what his name is.
Genobu or whatever his name is, the dude in the horse.
That's in the
fucking. But you know, and there's different like filters you can play the game on. You can play it in like black and white, like a Japanese movie.
Oh, really?
Like samurai movie, if you want to. There's like a sepia tone. Like they give you so much options. It's fucking nuts. And
I love that. I actually like that though. Do you know what I mean? It's like talking about like Japanese games and all that kind of stuff. It's like they do tend to sound better with the original audio and subtitles. I will always, like I said, with like Ni no Kuni, originally it's such a weird thing to see like a British actor like not Ni no Kuni. What am I on about? Dragon's Quest. I've been playing that on the Switch, and they've got like Cornish accents on there. So they sound like farmers. So they're like, "Oh, yeah, you might want to go up there, sunshine. Here, go get that lard up there.
Welcome to Japan, eh?"
And then you're like, I can't actually fucking take this seriously. It's like, "Oh yeah, I think I saw a demon up there. I did." And you're like,
so it sounds like he's talking like a pisshead who just walked into a kebab shop or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, I got my Thatcher cider, and then I thought I went up there and saw this fucking eagle flying. I did. And you're like, what the fuck is that all about? And they got like full Japanese like looking faces and all, and it's like you change the audio over, and it's like I can eat it, and you're like,
it suits it. Like it's just like, ooh, guys, this is like hit the brief.
Yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense. So, but again, it comes down to my level of tiredness and whether I will actually play it. With that, it's a bit like it cracks me up with. Have you guys ever played Yakuza?
Yes.
No, but I've seen a lot of it.
But the audio on that is like I said, if you don't have like Japanesey sort of stuff, that's a bit.
That's a bit like that's one game I wouldn't like. That doesn't like I scream English in my head, you know.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I mean, it's in the fucking name of the title as well, like Yakuza.
Yeah, Japanese mafia. Fuck it. Yeah, let's just stick a load.
I'm walking here.
Yeah. Get out of here! And you're like. It looks like you're walking down Akihabara or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like some fucking Londoner guy like, what? What are you fucking? What are you fucking doing here? Get fuck out of here, you fucking what? We mate.
Oh man. Speaking of Tsushima, they're actually bringing out a new patch with an added difficulty as well because I'm playing it on hard at the moment. It's called Lethal. They're bringing it out because I'm playing on hard at the moment, and the game is super easy. Like. I'm going in like the battles against like 10 guys, and I'm just like lol. And it's just
fun done.
Oh, is that based on your Dark Souls experience though? Is it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. It's the combat's more kind of what game would it be?
Saying that though, I like a challenge in a game, but I don't like it to be too hard. I can't actually like. I don't know. I can understand the difficulty, but with such limited time to actually sit and enjoy a game, I don't want to be spending 20 minutes trying to defeat the same boss. I get frustrated. I want something that's like, it'll just.
That was my exact problem with Dark Souls.
That's me going into the battles in Tsushima.
I love it.
Laughing Korean.
Oh, I actually have a GIF for this. Actually, sorry.
You have a what? A GIF?
Where is it?
That's like when I used to call memes memes.
Memes.
God, a
What is
meme.
it? GIF? Is it GIF or GIF? Because I hear loads of people.
I call
it
it GIF.
I call it
GIF.
GIF as well.
I called it GIF for years until the creator came out and said, "Oh, it's pronounced GIF," and I was like, "Oh, I'll say I pronounce it as GIF," and then people were like, "No, it's fucking stupid." And I was like,
That sounds like that sounds like a piss take.
That sounds like he was taking a piss, eh?
That sounds to me like someone's winding you up, Chris.
No, the actual,
is this the guy whose dad works at fucking Microsoft? Is it?
No, he works at Nintendo. The actual person who created the file format basically came out and said it's actually pronounced GIF. Like the fucking.
Let's just call it Sillet Bang. Let's just call it Sillet Bang and be done with it.
But
let's
ever
just call
since
them moving pictures.
2 seconds. Yeah. And then this is me fleeing from the battle scene.
Oh, he's holding it. He's sent over it, Jeff. Ha 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 ha.
It's just the way he runs at the end that gets me. That's me clicking on the loot and running away.
I love it.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that in Lethal because Herd is a bit too easy. Especially when you start like upgrading your gear and stuff, it just becomes like and you know the patterns of enemies and stuff, and the way you can manipulate the AI is just like, lol, I'm gonna run away and hide in the bush.
They'll never find me.
I'm such a samurai. Lol.
It takes me back to the Kung Pao days, that does.
Oh man.
That's one of my favorite spoof movies, that is.
Oh, so good.
So cute. Goodbye.
That reminds me. When's Last Pastor 2 coming out?
Oh, don't.
No soon enough. I don't know when it's coming out.
It's probably stalled because of
Okay, I will actually say sorry, Chris. I'm having a little look now. It is pronounced GIF, not GIF. Just like the peanut butter, the Oxford English Dictionary accepts both pronunciations. So
I'm going to change the pronunciation of my name to Graeme.
Graeme.
So please refer to me as
suck my chips.
I love how you took your glasses off as well for that.
Oh,
I have to rearrange my fucking.
Shit got real, and he was like,
Nah, it's all good. It's
all good.
It's all. But
yes.
So what have you been playing, Graeme?
Nothing.
Cool. Nice stream, guy.
Thanks for that. Yep. Okay, that's a.
Thanks for your contribution, Graeme. I've been playing a fucking wacky shit, to be honest. Like, with the emulation thing that I built, I've been fucking playing a load of games off that.
I enjoyed your Rainbow Islands video.
I enjoyed playing it. It was great.
You looked like you didn't know what the fuck you were doing for the first 10 minutes. I had no
fucking clue what was going on for the first 2 minutes. He just started fucking shooting rainbows at his cock, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
You thought it was Bubble Bobble, didn't you?
I did. That's exactly what I thought it was. And then I couldn't remember what the name... I couldn't remember the name of what Bubble Bobble was.
Like, our game with the bubbles on it.
I was like, this reminds me of a game. Oh, that's not that game. And I was literally thinking, I was standing there, I was like... I know. Fuck it,
there's a game with bubbles, and I know it's like that, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. Fucking... I've been playing a load of new shit lately. Because, like, I've whacked a load of ROMs onto that Raspberry Pi. I've been playing that. Fucking the Castlevania thing came out. The Castlevania collection was on sale on Switch. The Contra collection is on sale on Switch. So I've been fucking playing the shit out of them. I've started Link to the Past. I'm trying to think what else. Literally, I'm fucking still playing through Salt and Sanctuary. And there's something else, I can't think what. But I'm literally just fucking bouncing between games now, like a load of my gaming I'm doing on my Switch now. Like,
I noticed that like a lot of your like on the go gaming and just like chilling gaming is just on the Switch now, which makes sense. Like I mean, it's like the ultimate console to do that.
Yeah, there's nothing really out on the PlayStation I want to play. Like Last of Us was the last one, like I said last time.
Hey.
And
speaking
like...
of Ghost of Tsushima again, guys, that's what happened. You started talking. You mentioned Ghost of Tsushima, and then I went off my tangent about subtitles. Cool. Well done, Chris. You derailed the stream yet again.
That's right. I was finished now.
Yeah. You can edit this part out. Be cool.
Nah, this is all going up raw.
Yeah. Chris interrupted Graeme again.
So I got to ask, have any of you guys actually played that Pacify game yet?
I've downloaded though. I am definitely fucking off for playing it.
That game gives me anxiety watching him play.
Oh man, I was fucking terrified for the first 10 minutes, and I was like, "It's only a game, and it's not me playing."
I know that's the worst bit. When I was watching it, obviously we're not playing it, we're just watching it, and I'm like,
I'm in a fucking fully lit house, and even now I'm like, so like I'm going to be fucking like I hear like a fucking knock, and I'm like, and like he was in a fucking abandoned tunnel. And he done it like twice, and I've done it like 8 times in the last fucking 40 minutes. And ironically,
I know. It's honestly, it's such a cool thing. Like, I mean, I bought the generator thing that he's got, so that I can play a bit of games and all that kind of stuff when I'm in the van. But
van life, hashtag van life.
But no, honestly, I thought that was a cool little video. But then, like, as I'm watching the gameplay, I got anxiety from watching it. I was like, oh fuck that.
But like the bits where he got a fright, I fucking shat myself. I just looked outside, fucking talking about scary shit. I looked outside there, and my fucking ironing board's there, and I genuinely thought somebody was fucking stood there. Like the bits where he was like getting a fright, I was fucking getting a fright as well. But like it was the bit where like when he first gets caught, like I fucking shat myself and it ran out for around the corner, and then I was like, "Oh, you fucking!"
I know.
It's fucking very good. Like
it was the bit when he got to the top and he like run outside and she was just there and he like knocked the light off for a good minute and I was like, oh man, I can't take this. And he switched the light on. I was expecting it to be there and then walks around the corner and she's by the fucking door. I was like, fuck this.
Well, there's a bit where he's got like the what's it called, like the safe doll or clean doll or whatever it is. And like the thing's fucking chasing after him and it catches him but stops right in front of him. It's because he's got the doll.
Oh man.
And I was like, what the fuck?
No, thank you. Not today, sir.
I've not downloaded, I've not played it, but I'm a fucking shite bag. Like, I don't know if I'm even going to play it. Like,
yeah. I think there's another game very similar to that called Outlast.
Oh, Outlast.
Oh yeah, I played Outlast. Yeah.
Outlast,
I haven't.
Outlast is the reason I built a PC.
Oh really?
It's the reason it's one of 3 reasons I built a PC.
Fair enough. Well, I haven't played that game for that same reason. I'm a bit of a girl when it comes to that. Like, we played Resident Evil 7 on VR. Never finished it on VR. The bit where you go down to the basement and that big black gooey mess thing is like there. I couldn't handle it. I literally turned like that and it was there, and I was just like, at the time the baby was like a baby, right? No. I was sat there with a VR headset on. He was sleeping peacefully. My wife was watching the telly because with the VR you don't actually have to have the telly projecting what you're seeing. So I'm there playing it and whatever, and then and I walked in there and I obviously looked at my that and I went, "Oh fuck this!" and I threw my headphones off. The headset flew over the floor, and the baby just woke up and was like, "Wah, wah." My wife was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "That's me done with that game. I can't do it."
That's your concern.
Yeah. I nearly died, woman.
Yeah.
How can you do this to me?
To be fair, it could have been worse. You could have turned and looked at her and then just struck it like that. And you wouldn't be sitting here right now.
The baby in his cart. Just put the baby in his cart. Just like, bah!
Just start running away and taking a fucking PlayStation with it.
Why'd you do that? Like, the baby shouldn't have been sleeping there. You know, it's his own fault. He should have, been alert. You know?
How dare he interrupt me? That's what I say.
How dare he?
How dare he?
Interrupt me during the molded.
I know. Honestly, I was just like, this is just fucking ridiculous that a video game is making me this scared now.
I love being scared, but I'm a fucking total shitebag. Like,
absolutely, I can watch horror films, no problem. I don't know what it is, but there's something about playing a horror game, or I don't know.
You get a lot more engrossed when you're when it's a game, because you're in charge. Like,
yeah, you're the one controlling it. Like. Yeah, survival horror. Yeah, I heard a noise then too. We're like that.
This is why we need a Silent Hill 1 and 2 remake.
Yeah.
Just give us the old
Silent Hill 2 HD. Yes, please.
Oh, like a proper fucking.
It's gonna happen. It's been rumored for far too long for it not to happen.
But the way things are going now, with remakes and people not having any original ideas, like it's going to have to happen. Like,
they will do it, but it'll be a pachinko machine.
Pachinko.
Fucking. Apparently, Kojima is in talks with a horror manga artist about making a horror game. So, you know, I can't wait for Norman Reedus to.
Well, yeah, I mean, after the success of what was it called again? Days of Babies and something or other. Delivery service. That's the one. Delivery service. I was going to call it.
Amazon Prime Simulator.
Amazon Prime Simulator. There still isn't I won't mention what, but you know that still isn't out yet.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, it's just the base game is out, but getting the game to run in is. You try to run it and it boots up Steam and then brings you to the Steam store page. So.
Yo ho ho! It's
I'm not really fussed.
It's 70 gigs as well, like so. I don't want to download another one. I just want to wait for the the pavement crack to come out.
Actually, well, I remember talking about high gigabyte files. I actually did manage to watch The Matrix.
Good man.
4K. Holy shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it makes me want to watch the other two. Like.
Makes you want to watch what?
It makes me want to watch the other two, even though they're piley fucking steaming Tyrannosaurus Rex shit.
Do you know? I will argue the point with that. The second one, yeah, absolute dog shite. The third one, I thought it was good.
I thought they had good fight sequences in it. I think the story was absolute fucking shit.
I liked the story in it.
When he comes into the world and he's still got powers. Fuck off.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hope they do a better job with the fourth one.
Oh,
I mean,
the Wazowski sisters. I can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
Neo turns into Shio.
Shio. Yeah. And he's gonna change race too. He's gonna be a black Shio.
Aye.
That's gonna happen.
Ooh.
No, it'd be cool. I love how Keanu Reeves is actually just revisiting all his old, projects. No. Do you know what I mean? Bill and Ted. I can't wait for that.
Oh man, I can't fucking wait.
That's gonna be great.
That's even if it's absolute horseshit, I'm still gonna fucking love it.
No, do you know what? I watched the IGN Comic-Con thing with it, and it looked even then it looked amazing. Kevin Smith held the panel, and they couldn't have picked a better guy. He fucking knows. It's really fucking good. It's online. I'd stream it. It's good. It was really interesting. I was thinking though, I couldn't. Oh, fuck, I've forgotten his name already. He's a really famous actor. Hold on.
The one who isn't Keanu Reeves, is it?
The one who plays Rufus.
Oh, fucking George Carlin.
That's the one. Yeah, I didn't realize he was dead.
Oh,
I was like, where the fuck is he? They brought back the guy who plays Death. They brought back, it seems like it's a lot of the original cast. Where the fuck is he? And then I realized, I was like, oh.
I checked that as well.
I had no idea that he was dead. Rest in peace.
I was thinking who the fuck played Rufus? And I was like, no, it wasn't George Carlin, no. And then I looked on IMDb and I was like, oh, it was.
It was, and he died.
He died.
Sad times. Yeah.
So.
I know.
Unless they did like a Princess Leia on it, and they CGI him in some way.
Because I was thinking, I have seen a film recently with him in as well, but it was actually not recent at all. He played the truck driver in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh right.
Yeah, he plays the guy, who if you want to get around, all you gotta do is give a little love. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking Oh, that was only like last year. No, that was like 20 years ago. That film came out.
Like he's the same when he's in Dogma. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Where he's like talking about fucking, sure, I'm willing to take a shot in the mouth if it gets me to where I need to go.
Yeah.
I'm willing to take a shot in the mouth.
No, that's off Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
No, it's in Dogma.
Is it?
There's
he's
a bit.
The truck.
No,
he's the truck driver.
He's no the truck driver in that. He's hitching a ride in a truck.
Oh, right.
And he's basically saying like, he's basically saying like, I'm willing to take a shot in the mouth to get where I need to go, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I gotta be honest with you. I completely gutted, but again, it was one of those things, like one of those realizations that yes, now I'm old, because I thought that was like last year that came out, and it was 20 years ago.
So I can't remember watching Dogma for the first time, and it feels like it was only a couple of years ago.
I know. Yeah, it's grim.
I need to watch Mallrats and that again. It's been fucking years since I've watched them.
Ah, Mallrats. I love all those films. They're all good. They're all very, very good. I love. Well, my favorite film, one of my favorite films of all time, is Clerks 1.
I see. I need to watch that as well.
What? Oh, that film.
No, like I've seen them, but it's been years and years.
Yeah.
Since last, like.
And Clerks 2, I was referencing Clerks 2 in work the other day because one of the boys was like, "I am gonna go home and watch Lord of the Rings," and I was like, and he didn't get the reference off what I was referring to. He was like, "Yeah, Lord of the Rings, what are you doing?" And I was referring to the Star Wars Lord of the Rings thing.
Oh.
And that gay fucking scene at the end with Frodo looks like he's gonna shoot it off in Sam's mouth.
And I'm gonna go steal the house.
Do it. I'm sure there's like an entire filmography of him on there.
Probably.
I've not seen Tusk though. Tusk is one that I haven't not seen.
Jesus, Clerks came in 2006. Fucking hell.
That's what I mean. It's like you think that was like a couple of years ago, and it's not. It's like 15 years ago.
I think it would have been about then that I seen it.
Yeah, no,
the last time I watched it.
Yeah, I remember being in school and watching Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and American Pie.
Oh, American Pie, it's class. I watched the second one of them recently enough. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, I watched them recently. Yeah, I know. I rewatched the first 3. Anything after that is just garbage.
The reunion I thought was good. Like the nostalgia trip one that was recently enough. I thought that was alright.
Yeah, no, I didn't enjoy that one.
Well, you're wrong, and your opinion does not matter.
Right.
That's right.
I know.
I'm joking, obviously.
No, it's fine. It's fine, Graeme. Honestly,
it's fine.
I appreciate your valid opinion.
Go and play your fucking PSP tennis game.
Okay. I was going to, but then Championship Manager.
Ooh.
I mean, that's more appealing.
So your PSP collection, how many games are you off for having a full collection?
God, I am about 80 odd games now from having the entire British, UK collection, PAL collection. Yeah, I've still got quite a few to go. Some of them. I tell you what. Actually, I don't know if I've spoken to you since that, but I actually picked up Monster Jam the other day. This is the most recent pickup.
Monster Jam. My favorite kind of jam.
Relatively hard to find these days, to be honest with you. Not expensive, not rare as in like, oh, this game's like a couple £100. This is, yeah, you want to buy it off me for like £1,200. It's literally you can pick it up for about a tenner, but it's not a common game. I was quite chuffed with finding that one. Obviously, Luna is definitely one of the ones that I need to get. There's a Mega Man one. There's one called Powered Up. I'm after that one at the moment. There's still a couple of big name ones out there. Because I always get confused because, I got that one from Virgin back in the day. $34.99.
Yeah. They used to have a store here.
Yeah, we used to have a couple of Virgin stores, but then they went.
Virgin was
Yeah, it was. But no, like I say, I'm getting there slowly, but it's I don't know. The games have just shot up recently. Like the past sort of year, they've increased like a significant amount. Like when I first started collecting, you could pick up PSP games. Sometimes you could go into a charity shop and find 5 of them for £1. Do you know what I mean? It was really common. Now it's no, unless
We
the
went
game's
into a
like
charity store, and the only game they had was Tiger Woods. It was great.
and it was on Xbox as well.
oh, that game is a brilliant.
Oh, and they
game.
had that fucking was it Lizzie McGuire or something like that? They had on the DS in the cabinet. They had a DS game in the cabinet that was like fucking. It was like Lizzie McGuire fucking. I think it was
Singing or something.
I love it. I love it.
And it was like still £20.
I don't know why I didn't buy that day. Fuck.
See,
I also lost Viva Pinata. I don't know where it's gone.
Oh,
Yeah, it was only like £2 though. So
even then, like that's still
yeah.
I don't know where it is. It's probably still in my bag, but it's just too dark to see.
I don't know.
He's like, don't worry about it.
It's over.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No, honestly, I've actually seen that quite a lot recently. Again, it's that whole thing of like, oh, I've got a Sega Mega Drive game. It must be worth hundreds of pounds. It's like fucking, I don't know, football '98 or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like whatever it was, '94. But yeah, I'm getting there slowly but surely. I've got quite a lot of the collector's editions that I wanted. Again, Luna is probably the last one on that aspect of it. But yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. I got many PSPs now, so I'm happy with that.
So I don't know what I'm aiming for just now. Like, there's kind of I want to get a couple of complete series.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know, because like
again, it depends what you want though. Do you know what I mean? It's
like I want NES and then I want SNES and then I want N64 and I want GameCube. But then it's like that's a lot of games, and then I'm thinking some of the rarer games are fucking going for about £1,000. Like,
and you're gonna have to check with your wife that you're happy remortgaging the house for that as well, because it's not cheap. Nintendo tend to be expensive, no matter how old they are. I'm yet to see like a cheap, shitty Game Boy game going for cheap. Do you know what I mean?
You should have went for an easier system, like fucking, like system that's been discontinued or something. You know, one cycle. You know, like let me get that that Sega Cube, man. You know, three games that came out.
Sega, like
Sega.
Go for a Virtual Boy.
That's what I was just about to say.
Go for a Virtual Boy.
It's only got 21 games. Oh, fucking no bother. Oh wait, 18 of them are about fucking £3,000 each. Oh, I fucking. I guess.
I think he said hi guys, so it's like
hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hi.
I just haven't got my house on my. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, the best thing to do as a Scotsman in Ireland is run up and down your street shouting haggis in an angry voice. It's amazing. Hi guys. Hi guys.
They don't sell haggis in Ireland, do they?
No.
Do you miss it?
Sometimes.
Haggis and tatties. What was it? Tatties and peeps.
Haggis, neeps and tatties.
Neeps and tatties. That was it. Yeah. I remember going into the Weatherspoons the second I got into Scotland and having one of that, and it was average at best.
It's a bit like I hate saying it, but like the best haggis there is in a tin. It's Grant's haggis, and it's fucking amazing.
Grant's haggis.
Right. Like I chuck that in a pan. Like I go full on gourmet with it. Like I put it in a frying pan. Right?
No.
I fry it for a minute, right, until it gets all kind of gooey and the fat all melts, and then I make like wee kind of wells, like wee kind of holes, and I crack an egg in it.
Oh, nice.
Then I put a lid on it, and then just let it all cook in.
Oh.
And then I'll have it on
You're
toast.
going to do that next time I'm over, but with the burgers.
Oh, haggis burgers are fucking amazing, by
Are they?
or having a burger with haggis on its run.
I can see how that works.
It's very nice.
I can definitely.
There's a reason why obesity is a problem in Scotland. Because we deep fryers and it's
Mars bars was the one I had when I was up there. Deep fried Mars bar.
They have them here in Cork as well. Well, they used to. I don't know if they have anymore, but that's just like that. Just seems like no bueno to me. You know, it's just like.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say like you're battering something that shouldn't be battered. you know. It's just like no.
But you're
It's
in,
like
in
nothing
Scotland,
battered
you
ice
get
cream. It's like
pizzas as well.
no. Second?
You can get deep fried pizza as well. It's fucking amazing. When you're pissed, and it's 4 a.m, you go into a chippy and you ask for a pizza. He's like, "Do you want deep fried?" You're like, "Fucking
Yeah.
right."
Fuck yeah.
Yes, I do.
Can you deep fry my can of coconut, please? Like,
Didn't the Simpsons do that? They like
oh,
deep
I
fried
did
like
deep
the
fry
wine
them.
glasses and stuff. It was Mo's new place. They just
Aye.
deep fried everything.
Yeah.
Like, no word they're liar. The first time I had a deep fried Mars bar, I had 1.5. And I was actually getting like pains in my chest. Like my body was just starting to, was just starting to reject it.
Oh god, I'm gonna go. I'm down.
I finished my one, and then the missus that was out at the time, she got one, and she ate half of it, and I was like, fucking noob. And I fucking took it and ate the rest of it, and literally about 10 minutes later, I was like,
Oh. Do you mind if we visit the hospital? It's your body's just like,
I had
dude.
like 99 dialed, just waiting for the extra 9.
I know. I think I put on about 8 stone in that fucking trip up there, man. I just ate some horrendous food that was beautiful, but it was not good for your insides. Yeah.
Wait till you come over here. Oh.
I know. What's the dish in Ireland then? Stew.
What would be the big thing over here? You have like fucking bacon and cabbage, or what is it?
Bacon and cabbage.
It's like their big thing.
Sprouts and cabbage.
No, it was like you've not had this. You've not had like bacon and cabbage or whatever it was.
It's basically like
bacon and cabbage.
It's leftover potatoes and cabbage. It's like a bubble and squeak.
Oh, okay.
But like it's Irishized, basically. Like they put car bombs and stuff into it.
And Guinness.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like it all depends on where you go. Really, it's kind of like probably the same over there. Like it's just like a regional thing. You know, you have your dishes.
Yeah. What did Wales have? Cheese on toast.
Cheese on toast.
Have some cheese on toast, boyo. Chuck a bit of pickle on it. Job done.
A bit of Worcestershire sauce, is it?
Oh no, just pickle. Branston's best
pickle.
ever.
Just pickle.
Just get a bit of pickle on that bad boy. You've been no joke.
To be fair, Branston pickle is the business. Cheese, Branston pickle on big thick white bread and actual butter.
Oh.
Real butter. Oh.
Actual butter.
Irish butter.
That Kerrygold is the best butter ever.
Kerrygold is
Kerrygold. There's Kerrygold and Lurpak. They're the 2 best butters on the planet.
Definitely.
I agree with this.
Yeah. Clover is pretty good as well, mine. Nope.
I can't really remember it, to be honest. Like.
God. Yeah, no. I'm definitely gonna have to come enjoy some foods. That's for sure. Eat some disgusting foods.
I'm trying to think. What is the big thing over here that people eat? I can't even think.
It's pretty close to the UK in terms of stuff like,
yeah,
like a dirty breakfast, as a fry up, blah blah, or like a breakfast roll or something. I actually can't think.
You have like a full, you have a full Irish, but it's like,
what's a full Irish?
It's like,
comes with a pint of Guinness.
Full English, but it's like missing stuff. Like,
a full Irish is half of a full English.
Yeah,
they miss out the bacon, the beans.
6 counties.
We're not going to get fucking kicked off YouTube. We're going to get fucking bombed. We're going to get letter bombed.
I'll be okay.
I'll be fine. He's like that. I ain't gonna worry about it.
I'm going to send this back to New York.
Oh, stop it now. You're trying to trigger me.
It's actually, I suppose, like one of our things is kind of like maybe Irish stew or something.
That's what I said, stew. Yeah, stew is kind of, if someone said, I've never been to Ireland, but if someone said to me like, what's Irish delicacy, I'd probably say like Guinness and stew.
You're not far wrong. It's very,
as cliche as it is, that is genuinely what pops in my head.
It's like very kind of wholesome food, I guess would be the word, would be the description maybe. I honestly don't know, because like my fucking go-to shit is like fucking pizzas and fucking taco fries and shit. Like
that's what everyone's go-to is, isn't it?
So
Mexican, Chinese, and Italian.
There you go, man. For us at home, anyway, Like it's just kind of like potatoes. Fucking, I know.
I
Jesus.
think it's potatoes.
Just potatoes.
Potatoes.
That's it. That's
Just
it,
loads of
potatoes.
taters.
Potatoes, veg, and some sort of meat. That's pretty much it. Like anywhere else, really.
Yeah,
You know?
I was gonna say
The standard meat and two veg.
Can't go wrong with that. Maybe a bit of gravy or whatever sauce tickles your fancy, but that's about it, really.
I remember coming over here, and like when I said it to Marie, you know, Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, it's very English, very English." I was like, "They're fucking amazing."
What?
They're fucking delicious.
What are you on about? This is fucking incredible.
Oh, they're fucking fantastic.
I don't give a shit where the food comes from as long as it's delicious. Like, slap some bat soup in there and I'll still eat it, like, you know.
So talking about Yorkshire puddings, it's just reminded me, right? So there's a burger place not too far away from here, and if you go there on a Sunday, they actually have a Sunday dinner burger. So what that actually is, no, I can see your face and I can see what you're thinking, but listen to this, right? So what they do, they make homemade Yorkshire puddings that are not like deep cut out things. They're like quite thick and puffy, and they put like meat, veg, and then like cover a bit of gravy in it, and then put another Yorkshire pudding on top, and you eat it like a burger. Fucking nut. Honestly, next level. It's fucking incredible.
It's like
and
that
it comes with like a gravy jus, and it's just. And it comes with like a single roasty, a single roast potato, and like a little carrot that's been like, it's had stuff done to it that makes it taste lush. It's just incredible, honestly.
It's had
just to
stuff
get the
done
fucking
to
veg
it.
in. That's like that place
honestly.
that does the fucking Sunday roast wrap. I can't think what it was. It was like the big Yorkshire pudding, where, like, they fill it with all the stuff and then they wrap it.
Yeah,
like
and they wrap it up. Yeah,
tortilla. That looks fucking amazing. And they pour the gravy on top of it. Oh, you're fucking beauty. I'm fucking starving now.
I was gonna say it's like fucking late at night now. We're all like,
after the stream, like I'm going getting some food.
I'm gonna go make myself a full Sunday roast on a Tuesday.
Fuck, it is. Jesus, it feels like it's. I don't know what day it is anymore, to be honest.
It's night before my last day of work before I have time off. That's what it is.
It's gonna be like Christmas.
Oh, I can't wait. Into
August.
I know.
Actually, speaking of work, how is work going for you, Graeme?
I had about a breakdown the other day. Like, I'm back a week, and I was literally like, "Fuck this place." Just nights, it's just been getting the absolute fucking cunt ripped out of it. Like, first it's like a fucking dumping ground for people they've not got to put during the day, and then any shit that other departments can't get done or didn't want to get done, they try and dump onto nights, and I'm just like, nah, fuck it.
That's standard.
Like I was back a week, and I was literally, I think it was like one night, just Saturday night, I think. And I was just like, fuck this place. I was like, fuck this place. Like I was then helping a fucking bar for about 6 hours on Saturday night, like getting on, like helping him get all their shit done, which is fair enough. And then the next day, I come in and then I hear that they're giving out about stuff, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, fuck this place, fuck you, fuck everybody, fuck everything.
Is it like, is it busy, or is it just busy because people are being idiots busy?
It's busy because there's still a fair wacky people coming in. And they're understaffed, so they're basically trying to stretch the staff as thin as they can. Hi guys. Before they start bringing.
Is there more like social distancing in place, or?
Oh, there's also distance on that place. Aye.
But that works well in the bar.
Aye, but like the other day they had like about 200 covers and had like 5 staff on. And it's
Jesus
just like,
Christ.
aye. And it's just they're absolutely ripping the fucking cunt to everybody, like. And I was like, no, fuck this place. I was like, fuck this, fuck you. No, fuck it, I'm done with this place.
Here's hoping they don't call me back anytime soon then.
Well, I'll talk to you after the stream about what their plan is.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to go too well. To be honest.
But this is going to be great.
Aye.
No.
But
no.
Sure, it's fine. It is what it is. I would like to say I'm happy to be back, but at the end of the day, I'm fucking money down for going back because of childcare. So, so you know,
that should it should be the complete opposite. Like, you know,
that should be better.
It's nuts.
That's generally the case for everyone, though. Like the second childcare and all that kind of stuff kicks back in, you're like, "Yep, down money again."
Like,
and it makes you wonder why you're working, why you bother.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
But like even like all our bills and everything were going back to normal, and we're still like somewhat better off. Like, and it's like, pow, childcare, back to work. Yes. Oh shit, we're still like 80 quid during a week. Awesome.
That makes no fucking sense to me. It's just like,
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's being a grown up, I suppose. Being
joys of adulting. Joys of adulting.
Let me go back to shitting myself when it was acceptable.
Yeah.
Yes,
And now where it's like, oh, whoa, Chris, whoa, you're making a scene out there in this public place, shitting yourself again. Whoa.
Yeah.
God, you shit yourself once in public and then it's a big scene, like, Jesus Christ. Look, I just like to not wear my pants once every so often, right? Come on.
That's right. You know.
Oh, there.
Oh dear. Haggis is lock him out. He doesn't need a year.
I was just waiting for Graeme to go.
Yeah, I know that. He looks happy.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry guys in the stream, this is just a technical difficulty.
I've experienced this with Haggis firsthand.
Yeah, what's he doing?
It just seems like he's whining for the sake of whining.
That's dogs too.
Pretty much. And he like
kids, dogs, misses, they all kind of do that.
Oh, and there he goes.
Attention!
Oh no, and he's back again.
You just see him like fly across the room like, get out of here! Woo!
I actually wonder what's going on.
What's that?
I wonder what is going on. It seemed like it was a dog-related problem.
He's pooped. He's pooped.
That explains everything.
That explains everything. Yeah, love him. Oh dear.
Nicely done, doggo.
Yep.
Nicely done, doggo.
You definitely did it. Oh. That's some. I'm still getting to grips with using this Discord business.
It'll take a while to get used to, but
I've signed up to like 2 different groups on here.
Yeah, different servers and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. There's a YouTuber, a video game YouTuber that I follow called Sloped Game Room,
and he has a lot of people.
He has a Discord, and there's some crazy stuff on there. It's quite enjoyable.
You need to hang out.
Yeah, like I didn't know there was a Contra board game being released.
Is there?
Yeah, I'll send you the link now.
Welcome back to Poops.
What?
Fucking kill me now. The dog was outside at the bottom of the stairs, fucking yelping like a wee dick. So I go out to bring him in here, so he can sit down there, like a wee dick.
Do a turd.
And he shat out in the hall. That door has been open all fucking night, and he's freezing my fucking dick off. And then
the second you shut it.
And then the second I fucking shut it, he goes and shits in the hall.
Love it.
What I don't get about Haggis is how such a small dog poops so much.
Aye.
It is nuts.
Right, so the smaller the dog is, apparently the more they do shit.
No, but this is like as in like he shits the size of him. Like multiple times a day.
It's like a like if you collect all the poop he does through it today, you can make a poop statue of Haggis. 1-to-1 scale.
I love it. Sorry, I'm just gonna spam our chat now with all the cool things. Chat. Holy shit! I did not say that. Oh,
I said the Contra collection's on offer on the Nintendo store. It's like £4.
Yeah.
And there's like 7 games. It's the same as the Castlevania thing.
I got really excited then. I saw a Ghostbusters pinball model thing, and it's for that. Is it Stern? Something classic. You know the pinball game.
What?
Have you played the pinball game?
No.
Stern Pinball. It's out on like consoles and stuff like that. But basically, it's a skin for one of the pinball machines. You can play it in like VR and stuff. It's very cool. But at the same time, I got really excited because I thought there was going to be like they've been doing these mini consoles, and they've been doing all that kind of jazz. I thought there was going to be a mini version of that coming out, and I got really excited, and then I just realized that it was a skin for a game.
Oh, that reminds me. I bought a load of cool books that I think you might appreciate.
Who, me?
Aye, they're kiddie books, like.
Okay. Are you trying to say my reading age is of a kiddie's?
I'm saying that Flynn might like them because I read them to Key and he was fucking delighted.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let me know. Ooh. They've released the first pictures of Super Nintendo World in Japan.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen like the leaked pictures. I know.
Yeah. See, that's somewhere where I very much plan on going as soon as I can.
100%.
Yeah. That's cool. I like. I heard about that a little while ago. The Nintendo World of Nintendo thing.
In Japanaland.
Oh,
I've chalked into the old messenger chat there.
What have you done?
I sent you the book. But there's like
the book.
There's like a whole series of them, and
The book.
they're a lot better than I thought they were going to be.
Oh, nice.
Like there's.
I think I know this series. Yeah, I think I read in I think we got the Toy Story one. Yes. Yeah, I've got the Toy Story one.
It's not the same series, but there's like Jurassic Park. There's fucking X-Files and Star Wars and shit like that.
I like that.
It's very cool. There's another company that does like Back to the Future. Like they've got like Back to the Future and Karate Kid and things like that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think I'd enjoy it. Yeah, I think you'd like that.
But I got them there last week and I read them to him over the last few nights, and I was just like, "This is fucking amazing."
Send him. Yeah, I know. I've been doing that. Funny enough, with the Toy Story of not the Toy Story of Terror. What is it? Toy Story Jurassic Park thingy. Loves it. Absolutely fucking loves it.
There's E.T. ones. There's Buffy ones as well.
Fuck E.T. Let me just go straight off the bat. Just say that. Let's not talk.
I didn't get the big fascination with E.T. to be honest. I remember watching as a kid, and I'd go about halfway through, and I used to get bored. And then,
yeah, let's just not talk about E.T.
I never felt bad for him. Like, why'd you hate E.T. so much? Just seriously.
I just fucking hate it. I just never liked it growing up. It fucking freaked me out, and I don't like it. Just leave it at that.
It sounds like there's a bigger issue here, like.
Well, like I just said, we'll leave it at that. No, thank you.
Oh, and another thing as well, Ready Player 2.
I have heard they've just started writing that, haven't they?
Well, no, they finished. It's coming out in November.
Shut
Wait, what?
It's coming out in November.
Well, the book's coming out in November.
November 24th this year.
Shut up.
No.
They've only just announced that they've started writing it. How are they can't be finished yet?
No, Ernest Cline said he started writing the second one after the first one.
Did he really?
Aye. Like the first one came out 6 years ago.
No.
He did.
That don't sound right.
What part?
I just felt like
it's definitely coming out November this
rejecting the claim I was. That's all I was doing.
No, it's not pronounced fucking Jeff.
No, it's not Jeff, all right? Let me check my Wikipedia page.
When did Ready Player One come out? Let's see. The movie came out in 2018, which was a thing.
Right, I need to ask you a question.
Oh no, Ready Player. The book came out in fucking 2011.
No,
Jesus,
damn, I feel
it
old.
did.
Ready Player 2?
Ready Player One came out in 2011. When did Armada come out? Because he wrote Armada as well, which I'm still reading. Armada came out in 2015. I think he started writing Ready Player One after he wrote Armada.
What damn?
I don't know. I don't read a lot.
I just hope they don't make another movie.
I liked Ready Player One, but it was nowhere near as good as the book.
Aye.
The book in my head.
That guy.
The book in my head was a lot. Well, the book was just way better because my head made up the cool shit.
Aye.
And then seeing it on there, it was a bit like, meh.
I was in like, I didn't like the movie. Sorry, you look like you're. What say something?
Yeah, no. It's just while it was in my head because I just literally remembered this. Shut up, Graeme. No. The scene in the book where he gets the first key. Have you read the book? Yeah.
No. I've read the book.
Oh yeah, we
4 times.
Graeme got me onto the book.
You know the bit where he was playing Joust and Death comes along and all that. Like that was so fucking cool. Why they didn't remake that, I don't know. In the movie, I just don't know.
The biggest thing I think is licensing.
What, Death and Joust?
No, but wasn't it Death? It was the character for D&D.
I thought it was Death.
I kind of think what the characters. I kind of think what the Sarah actor, whatever it was.
Death.
I'll give you death.
All right.
Sorry, I need to go get a beverage a second.
No problem. It's okay. My heart is black.
Oh my god.
Why does it look really HD here? Like, you know, it actually looks really HD.
I can see like all your freckles and your wee hairs.
Yeah, but then I do this. And it's shit.
So it was Death. Anyway. Sorry, this is for those audio files.
ASMR.
We are now
Mukbang.
an ASMR. I must hide myself away. Because I am my own enemy.
Looks like chicken, tastes like fish. But apparently with the movie, like, in all fairness to the movie, I'm strongly mixed, but I've enjoyed the movie more since watching it with Kian.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've never read the Lord of the Rings books, but I like the movies. And I know, like, obviously, like, books would be better. And, like, when I was watching Ready Player One with him, he was fucking well into it. And then I was thinking, like, oh, I just took it for what it was rather than comparing it to the book, like. But the book is definitely better. But apparently Steven Spielberg had a lot of issues with the references in the book because a lot of his stuff was heavily referenced. And apparently he had issues with representing his stuff in a kind of third party way. Which I think bogus as fuck, but
which is fair enough. Yeah. I gotta be fair, I don't tend to read a lot of books. I tend to watch the movies over, like, you know. But Ready Player One was the first time I actually read the book all the way through.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One, yes. What did I say?
Sorry, no. I was about to say something else, but.
All right, Ready Player One. Yeah, I read it all the way through, and then got really excited because the film was coming out. Watched the film, and I don't know, because I'd read the book, I was more disappointed in the film than I think I would have been if I hadn't read the book.
Like it's the only film book adaptation that I've read the book first.
Yeah, exactly the same, and that's what I mean. It kind of spoiled it, but my wife tends to read a lot of books, and she is of the opinion that the books are always way better than the movie adaptations.
I think that'll always be the case.
Yeah.
I don't think I haven't watched the movies, but I read the Percy Jackson series.
Okay.
Which is modern day mixed with Greek mythology and stuff. There's also a Norse series as well, which was fantastic. But they've made Percy Jackson movies, and I'll never watch them because, one, I know they're shit, just from feedback, and two, they'll never represent properly what they've done in the books. It's not going to do it. But with Ready Player One, it's set in the virtual world, so they had CGI to do the entire work for them. So like I was like, okay, this is gonna be cool. They can do whatever.
Yeah.
And I think if I didn't read the book, but like I wouldn't have known about the series if Graeme didn't get me onto it. I think if I went in without knowing the book, I would have enjoyed the movie 10 times more. Just being like a reference spectacle and just like
Yeah. Well, that's
the eyes and stuff,
Yeah, that's basically what it was for Ready Player One. It just.
But like short time movie, I was like, okay, this is the part where they should do X, but they're actually not doing X. They're doing Y instead, and just like. I think that was the problem. I had a book mentality going into it, so I was like critiquing it from the book instead of just watching it as a movie. Which is hard to do because like you've had this expectation built up from reading the book, and it's just like, God damn it! I don't know, because Ready Player One was such a good book. I was just like, I think it's a perfect way,
They did have Mecha Godzilla in it though, which was good.
Yeah.
Like, cause
it was cool, and the fact that they had a Lancer in there, but only used it for like 5 seconds was
that's
fucking
pisses me off.
Yeah, so I was like, oh my God. I was really hoping to see like the BFG or something, BFG 9000. I was like, oh my God, they're going to do it. They're going to do it.
At least
Lancer
get like
came
one
out. Like,
fucking,
oh my God.
at least get
and
one
then,
fucking chainsaw. But no.
Get a kill.
Fucking no.
But at least they had that character from Overwatch. Stressed about that.
They had a few of them, did they not?
They had Tracer.
They had Tracer. I'm sure they had. Did they know something else?
I'm not too sure.
I think
they just put the one that has the most hentai in there.
But like the movie itself still had like a load of Easter eggs in it, which was cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was definitely a lot of gold in there, but again, after watching reading the book, there were so many scenes that I loved in that book that they just did not put into the movie,
or they changed it really randomly.
Yeah,
like where they get the key and they go into fucking the fuck's the movie called? The Shining.
Shining.
Yeah. And he starts dancing with zombies. I was like, like this looks alright, I suppose, but
I suppose.
I mean, it's just put me off reading books for life. I don't think I'll do it again.
You know what's good if you can get a copy of it and it's on the high seas is the audio book. A Ready Player One. Will Wheaton reads it.
Yeah,
it's fucking amazing. It's very good.
Yeah.
Speaking of war stuff, I need to use the Piddle Palace. I'll be right back.
The Piddle Palace. He hasn't got a stream yet without going for. Oh, look at them shorts! Yes. Oh, what a beaut! He hasn't made an episode yet where he hasn't gone to the toilet.
Well, to be fair, we're 2 hours in, and he's been through what, like 2 beers? Fucking lightweight.
I know, what a pussy. What an absolute pussy.
He's getting replaced.
Yeah? Who have we got? Who have we got? Yeah, anyone interested? Let us know.
This will be like fucking Motorhead, whereas like you'll be the only original one left.
Yeah, everyone else would have gone. I'd be like,
Oh, man.
Bye. No, like I say, I need to get on. I need to get back to watching some good shit. Because basically, all I've watched, really, is like either YouTube stuff. The only thing I've actually watched on television is fucking Forged in Fire. I love that program. That literally is like my go-to like chill out TV program. Just watch a load of guys making swords and knives.
Fucking damn right. Did you watch? Did you watch The Boys on Amazon?
No.
That's fucking amazing. You should watch that.
Yeah.
Season 2 is coming out at the end of the month.
Yeah,
and it's.
I was just gonna say. Oh, there he is.
It's very. It's very fucking good.
Hello,
you sexy fucker.
Here he is. I'm loving those red shorts you got on. They're very sexy. They're very jazzy.
They're
I think they're going to bust into some like fucking jazzercise.
He's like Jane Fonda without the hair.
Fucking it's just been so warm recently. Like usually I just wear like like sweatpants as my chillo pants.
Yeah.
but like shorts are the go-to, like, because it's just too fucking warm. It's like picked up like 5 pairs of shorts for like €2 each, and I just rotate them through the week. So
lovely.
Well, you just turn them round, does it?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Inside out. That's tomorrow.
Make them last. I was telling James about The Boys.
Oh, has James not seen it?
James has not seen The Boys.
Man.
I just finished watching it again. I rewatched it there in preparation for season 2.
Man, Carol Urban in that is like fucking amazing.
The Invisible
and like the first one I saw it, Graeme sat me down and we were like having a music night, and one of the music videos is Slipknot. Like they used The Boys as their music video. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This is amazing. Graham's like, have you not seen The Boys? And I was like, no. So we sat down and watched it that entire weekend, and I was like, oh my god, it's so good. Oh man, it's so fucking good.
There's like 8 episodes, and like they're less than an hour a piece.
Right.
And it's so fucking good.
It's just perfect.
It's amazing the way they've done it. It's like they've taken like superheroes, but they've made them like into celebrities.
Yeah.
And like they've totally turned them into like the fucking bad guys in it. It's so.
Did it come out last year?
Last year, aye.
Yeah.
There you go.
The next thing on the horizon is the Umbrella Academy, isn't it?
I haven't watched any of them either.
You should watch that. That's fucking very good. No?
That's pretty good as well. I was actually genuinely surprised at that.
I think the second season that comes out in September. The season 2, The Boys, is out next week, I think. And Umbrella Academy is like September, I think. But both of them are fucking amazing. For both being like two kind of superhero spin-off things, like they're
really good, like, and they're their own unique thing as well. Like they're not similar at all whatsoever,
and it's like,
which is nice.
They're no similar to like fucking Marvel or anything like that either. Like
all
both of their
completely
stories
different.
are completely fucking unique. In the way season 1 ends, then the Umbrella Academy is
so fucking good.
I don't really spoil anything for you, but Jesus Christ, just the last like 10 minutes of the last episode.
That thing where that person turns up.
No.
Who does that thing? And then that person goes.
There's a thing that happens, and the thing that happens is fucking epic as fuck. And then it's just like woof, and that's where they end it, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god,
oh god,
oh my god,
oh my god,
oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh my god.
Did we watch Umbrella Academy, didn't we, Chris? I think I watched
we watched it, but we didn't rewatch it, I don't think.
No, because I watched it, then I think I rewatched it with you, or the other way around.
You really watched it with me because I didn't hear of it until you recommended it to me. I think. Yeah, because I didn't have a clue what was going on. Obviously, because it was my first time watching. Obviously.
It's definitely worth the watch. With their 2 new seasons coming out this year, it's definitely worth fucking catching up on. And The Boys has been renewed for season 3, and Umbrella Academy has apparently got 8 seasons planned.
Hopefully that pans out. Hopefully season 2 is just as good as season 1.
Hopefully, aye.
It's kind of hard to see where it's going to go, though. You know.
Aye.
Which is good. Keep you on toes.
Aye. But it's the same way
Keep
The
me on my
Boys as
toes.
well. It's like you've got no idea where it goes, where it's going to go.
With what Umbrella Academy?
With both, with The Boys, like.
I know where it's going with the Umbrella Academy.
Outside.
And outside in the rain, yeah. You literally, you fucker. It's not funny if you tell my joke for me, Graeme.
What's funny?
I thought we were going to bust into a Resident Evil joke there for a second.
Jesus.
The Umbrella Academy. Oh no.
Oh no, he's going to say it again. He's going to say the R word.
Bye.
Oh dear.
Definitely 2 things worth watching. That's what I've been watching anyway. But like, it's either been that or it's been Game Chasers and Pixel Squad. That's pretty much been my thing. Well, I'm not going to ask a stupid question, but you know the Gaming Historian on YouTube?
Never heard of him.
Well, he's a historian who talks about games.
Is that games as in like, you know, tennis? Or
like,
as in like darts?
Like, you know, when you want to say games but you didn't want to be rude?
No.
It's like, you know how history is like World War II only? And then the games are like things you used to do to keep myself amused in World War II, like hiding basements and stuff like that. Yeah.
Attics is where they used to hide.
Attics? I don't know about that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Annie Frank used to do that. It didn't work out too well for Annie Frank.
I don't know. Our book sold pretty well, like.
She made a fortune on that. As a little Jewish girl writer goes, she did all right.
She done all right.
Yeah. Are we still streaming, by the way?
Aye.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I don't know why I forgot that.
It's one thing to do this on YouTube, but Twitch is just like, oh.
Well, we're still live on Twitch, anyway. And there's only one person watching, and I'm pretty sure it's me.
So if there are any shadow lookers come in, welcome. We're very accommodating of people of all things.
We're actually stand-up guys, okay? Don't take any notice of what Graeme says about Annie Frank.
To be brutally honest with you, this is only going to come up in 12 years' time, and that's if we make a name for ourselves.
Yeah.
This is 2 hours 20 minutes. But this is 2 hours 20 minutes into it. They're just going to sit and watch the whole thing.
We're going to go back
Kieran,
to like our logs, and this one thing we said 12 years ago is obviously who we are as a person, and therefore we should be them forever.
Yeah. I want you to apologise for that. All right, get the time machine, go back 12 years ago.
I want you to apologise to this person who I have no affiliation with, and I feel offended for them.
Aye.
Apologise now, or I will report you. That's the way we're going to do it, boys.
I will destroy your life.
After every single joke that we tell, for the person that gets offended, we'll be like, "I'm sorry about that. Sorry you feel this
Disclaimer: if you're offended, go fuck yourself, cunt."
Hey, it's like me during the PlayStation reveal. Nice. It's great. It's great when I'm not the one in harnessing the hatred and the criticisms.
The
criticisms. Sorry, we're not allowed to say isms on this platform. So
yeah, it's referring to some hurtful people.
We can't say that anymore.
No, we cannot.
Because if you say that, you're a vile person and you support Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you can't say that anymore.
Right, I think we should end the stream now, boys, because this is getting a bit out of hand.
Listen, we're talking about games, and obviously the way society see gaming is always going to go down to, some kind of ism,
That's right.
So let's just play up to the stereotype, I'll go and get my kilt and start swinging my claymore a bit, and yes, that is a metaphor for my dick. And James, you go make some cheese and toast.
Claymore.
I'm gonna go make some cheese and toast
and
blow fire out of my ass.
Chris, go get the spuds and start juggling.
You get your pitchfork and your spuds, and you
bomber jacket.
Get your little leprechaun out your fucking jacket, all right? And we'll fucking start this whole jig, shall we?
Let's start. Let's start playing up to the stereotypes.
To be fair, your heritage, you probably got the coolest background, Graeme. With your claymores and your kilts,
probably, aye.
And your men being with their willies and their Wallaces,
The willies. Their willies out in their Wallaces.
Yeah.
Wallace.
What have we fucking got? Tom Jones and Shirley Bassey.
And what's his face? What's the other one? Who the fuck? Is Catherine Zeta-Jones no Welsh?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's from Swansea.
Swansea.
Yeah. Swansea. Yeah.
I'm not the only one that heard that, right? The little beep boop. Oh no, it was me. Never mind.
Beep boop.
I heard a little beep boop. Oh, right. Cool, guys. We've got a second watcher. So it could be anybody. That could be Twitch.
It's Graeme.
Twitch are now
it's Chris, it is.
Because Chris said Hitler, Twitch have now tuned in. Thanks, Chris.
Here he goes, there. It's alright. His OnlyFans account's gone live. That's what it is. He's gonna get his nips out now. You can see it happening.
His nips out in the shorts.
I know.
Mommy, daddy.
I figure out where it came from. It might have been like one of those ads. I pop up blocker on though, so I'm too fucking sure.
I haven't got a clue.
Beep boop beep.
Beep boop.
What the fuck is the name of the website?
OnlyFans.
No. Gay.pornhub.com.
That's the one. Gaypornhub.com. Meat Slammers 2.
What's that website called? Meatspin.com. There's just like the dick swinging.
Yeah.
Or Lemon Party.
Oh, I'm not seeing that one.
Oh,
And
don't.
Control Shift N. I can't. Let me see. Let me see.
What do you want about now?
When I was in work the other night, I was looking for games and stuff, and I've logged into Gumtree over here.
Oh yeah, what is it you call it over there?
Oh no, there is a Gumtree, but that was adverts.ie, which was the proper one.
That's the one you were on
But
about.
the Gumtree I logged into and like looked at the gaming thing in Cork, and there was like 3 things, but somebody was selling like a NES Mini for like 40 quid. And I messaged them and I was like, "Do you want to sell it for 20?" And I didn't think I was logged in. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if I get fucking logged in again.
So you're gonna ask for a NES Mini for 20 quid?
Aye. You never know. You may have to go back to me. You'd be like, 20 quid. Aye.
Aye.
You know.
I know. Do you wanna buy a PlayStation Mini?
No.
They're rare these days. These are. You can have it for 100.
100.
£100.
Nah, you're right.
No.
Think so, but nah.
All right, no worries. Do you want a Game Boy game?
What one?
That one.
Did
you see it?
Was it Grinch?
Did you see it?
No.
Did you see it?
I don't know. Grinch?
It's made by Konami.
Konami, aye. I don't know.
Is it made by Konami? Yeah, it's actually made by Konami.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fun fact that even I didn't know. That's been up there for about 5
It's
years.
like, because the Grinch stole Christmas and Konami stole fucking Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill, so why the fuck not?
Yeah. Yeah. Why
Salty
not?
pencil ways.
Why not? I know. I'm just pulling out random games now. Oh, speaking of Next Level Games, look what I bought from Next Level Games. The $7.99.
Oh, boom. Peace Walker.
Peace Walker in it.
Yeah. Apparently, it contains strong violence.
My
The
favorite
only
kind,
type of violence.
strong.
Strong violence.
It's like every comment on like a Doom video that has a Doom soundtrack in it is like, yes, my favorite genre of music, violence.
They're a fucking fantastic band, I'll have you know. Alright? Fantastic. There you go.
Absolutely.
You want another Konami game?
Brightness.
Pink.
Can you see what game it is? There you go. You can see it.
Augusty's pink. Oh, Metal Gear Acid.
Yes.
I haven't got any games to be flashing about the joint.
I know.
Oh wait, I've got this. I can guess what this is. Then I'll give it to you.
That looked like a ROM board, a memory board.
You mean a PCB board?
A game. That's what I said.
Fucking noob.
That's what I said. What game is that? Oh, that's it's got the globs on it.
It's glob top.
That's official. Is that a 64 game?
Nope.
Is that an NES game?
What do you think?
I think it's an NES game.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do I look at it once again?
No, I'm telling you, that's an NES game. No, that's an SNES game, that is.
No, it's a NES game, you're right.
Oh, told you. The doubt in your eyes told me different.
I think I know what it is.
What do you think it's, Chris?
Jet Force Gemini?
No, it's a NES game.
It's a NES game.
Oh,
Jet
NES
Force
game.
Yeah.
And the Jet Force Gemini board is now in Majora's Mask.
Is that the one you use for your Raspberry Pi?
Maybe.
The Mario Tree / Duck Hunt.
Mario Duck Hunt,
Oh.
Told you.
Good man, Chris. Chris pays far too much attention.
I know everything being this
Did you recently watch John Riggs's thing about the boards for
Funnily
Mario
enough,
Duck Hunt?
It was his open heart surgery videos that I was watching a load of, like over the last couple of weeks, and he was fixing a SNES game where the board was cracked, so he just switched over the chips, and it worked. And then I've searched it to see if he'd done one with an N64 game, and he did, and it worked.
Yeah, he's
And
done loads.
And I was like, fuck, I'm going to try that. And then I was trying to find a matching board, which was the hard part, because all the similar PCBs were all in, like, they made expensive games.
Yeah.
But like, luckily, Jet Force Gemini
my only criticism on that video is I agree with John Riggs. You shouldn't be using dono boards. You shouldn't, unless it's like fucked, and you know it'll work with a replacement. Then you shouldn't. You should get because you can get pre-made boards now where you literally just drop it in.
Okay. No, I'm not. My thinking was that Jet Force Gemini is still a readily available game, and it only costs me a tenner. I can get a copy for a tenner, whereas another copy of Majora's Mask is going to cost me about 60 quid. And I was
agree.
It'll be a fun wee project, and it worked.
Hey, listen, I take my hat off to you. You did it, and you did it well. But what I'm saying is that hold on, I'll see if I can find the link for you.
I didn't even know there's like blank boards you could buy.
Yeah. There's a video that you was talking about. Here you go. I'll stick it in our Facebook chat.
Facebook
is a book
on your face.
Eat your book face. There's quite a few of them actually. Because when I first started watching him, he basically did what you did. And then after a while, there's a company in America called Castlemania Games, and they specialize in it. But I'm sure there's a company over here that does it as well.
Oh, when he does all his repro stuff, aye.
Yeah, I'm just literally sending you all of them now. But yeah, Castlemania Games do it, and I'm sure. Oh, this is the one that I was actually thinking of. This one that's coming through now. That's the exact video I was thinking of. That one right there. So what he actually does is he buys the pre-made boards, and they will work with whatever type of PCB board is actually inside of a game. And you just figure out what the number is and the length of it and all that jazz, and you just boop. Job done.
Interesting. But I'm wondering, would one of the boards have cost me more than what Jet Force Gemini did?
Probably not. Let me have a little look, see what they're called.
Bum.
Mr. Sandman. In the first stage, in the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood.
Lengthened.
He chose the path of perpetual torment.
I bought a very cool wee soldering iron kit on Amazon as well, which I'm very happy with.
Yeah, I did see as well. I gotta be fair, I am half tempted to give this a go myself.
What's that?
I haven't messing about with changing over boards and all that kind of stuff. Muramasa, that's it. Muramasa. That's the name of the company that does it. I know they sell it on Castlemania Games, but oh wow, oh my goodness.
God, what?
Have you seen these Dreamcast games that are coming up? Sorry, Dreamcast console cases, not games.
Oh, like the Full Metal thing that you sent. That's fucking insane. Like, Before I forget, just for you mentioning that now, have you heard of this game called Dragonborn that's coming out soon? Or is it
Dragonborn?
Dragonborn. It's Spacebot Interactive are releasing a brand new Game Boy game called Dragonborn.
Ooh, interesting.
And it looks fucking amazing.
I have not, but that sounds like that instantly just took me to Skyrim.
If you go to their website, Spacebot Interactive, like there's the pre-order, but they've also got like a demo ROM you can download, and it's fucking amazing. It's like basically like a top-down like Final Fantasy-esque, like.
Ooh.
It's very cool.
That tickles the bottle.
But like they're releasing it like on a cart, like you can buy it cart only, or you can buy it with like the full, like complete and boxed thing, and it's like only like 30 quid. So I'd be pre-ordered. Did you find it? Do you want to chuck it in the chat?
Chuck it in the chat. I would.
It looks very fucking good. It's like a brand new Game Boy game, and it's it's 40 quid. Sorry.
Are you talking about the analog thing?
The one?
The analog Game Boy thing? Have I just completely missed what you just said?
There's a company called Spacebot Interactive who are releasing a brand new physical Game Boy game in the Game Boy everything.
Right. Analog Pocket. That's what I thought you were referring to.
But I think the pre-orders end this week or next, and it looks.
Can you have a quick look at that? What I just put in there.
Facebook chat, is it?
No. On our Discord. Open that up. Have a little look.
That's neat looking.
How nice does that look?
It's got shoulder buttons as well.
It basically is, you can change over the back of it, I believe.
Ooh.
I'm just looking now just to clarify that.
It's modular, is it?
Pocket does it all. Game Gear, Neo Geo, Pocket Color, and Atari Lynx.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's quite a cool little thing. So if you scroll down, you can see it looks amazing.
That's another thing I was thinking about doing is, you know, the website Handheld Legends?
No.
They sell all these mods for like Game Boys and Game Boy Pockets and Game Boy Colors and stuff like that, so you can like change out the old screen and throw in like an LCD screen and like have it all back.
Oh, I've watched quite a few of them.
But like, the stuff's fucking cheap enough. Like the screen, like the IPS screen's like fucking 30 quid, and it makes the thing look brand new.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You change it the adapter.
Like that.
I like that. I do like that.
You can order that from Monday.
How many hundreds of quid is it?
$200.
I don't know. I'm just having a little look. See now it.
Bum bum. Dick. Oh, not Doc. Sorry. Damn,
we are Dick.
We are Dick. Pre-order. Oh, 199 buckaroos. 200.
Worth it.
And then there's the docking station for an additional $100. And then you can buy the case for an extra $30.
Because the Neo Geo Pocket is actually a console that I have been looking out for, but that's not cheap.
There's my next Raspberry Pi.
Raspberry Pi.
My next,
I got my Raspberry Pi.
The stream definitely getting banned.
Banned. That one person is left, so Twitch must have thought we were all right.
See, like
I like these racists.
These are good.
These are the good
These guys are cool.
So a Neo Geo Pocket alone, you're looking at about 90 quid.
I think you've seen the Raspberry Pi handheld, the Game Pi 20.
Yeah.
Have
you seen the GPI? Is it the GPI boy? Something like that.
Is that the big massive one?
That's the one that looks like a Game Boy.
Oh aye. Aye, but that's like still like 150 fucking quid, like, and that's not even including the board.
That's right.
The Game Pie thing, the Game Pie 20 thing is basically like a wee. It looks like it gets the size of a Game Boy Micro, if not smaller.
Yeah.
And like it fits the Zero in it. And they that cost like 60 quid.
Yeah.
I was going to get that. I was going to do that and make it for Kane. So he's got like a wee like handheld thing because he's getting.
That's a cool project.
He's getting massive. He's getting big into the games.
Yeah. But to be fair, Flynn tried out. He can only play my my arcade machine. His hands are not big enough to hold the controller. Like he holds this controller, and he's like his hands are so small that he's literally like he can't stretch his fingers over.
Oh.
So I love him. It's so cute, but he does try because he's like got an obsession with Sonic at the moment.
Ah.
So. Yeah. Did I put the video in the chat actually of him playing it?
Sorry,
I was so impressed because he can complete the first. He can complete the first level now completely unaided.
I want to see Flynn and Keane on that arcade together.
Oh, too right.
Playing something like Metal Slug.
Too right.
Me and Keane were playing Metal Slug earlier on. It's fucking amazing.
Street Fighter.
Oh no, he beat me at Street Fighter. We dick. So I'm not playing that one again.
He beat you at Street Fighter, so you put him to bed early.
Aye, so you're going to bed now?
Yeah, I'm going to drink your Capri Sun as well.
Aye.
Yeah. And I'm going to have your Dairy Lee as well.
You want a Kinder again?
No.
So what's this then? Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Ready to experience a brand new adventure on Game Boy.
But there's a demo ROM you can download, and I've played it, and it's actually fucking decent. Like I don't know if it's more just like the nostalgia thing it's tickling me.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it was just like the old like Final Fantasy games. Like, it heavily reminded me like.
What's the name of the company?
Spacebot Interactive.
I
put it in the chat, in the Facebook Messenger chat.
I know, but I'm looking it up on the PC.
I got it on the PC, see?
Dun, 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 dun.
But like, I thought it'd be cool just to kind of get like a new Game Boy game.
That's pretty cool.
That's gonna be in my head all night now. Oh.
Actually, I think the complete edition is sold out.
Oh damn!
They're not taking any more pre-orders for it because you cannot select it.
Oh, for God's sake!
Which is absolute fucking tits.
For God's sake! Why you show me and then you do this to me?
Because I thought it was next week.
I thought you loved me. We are Dick, and he loved us.
I fit Iron Dick. Frickin' idiot. Okay, man. ROM. Paste. Right. Let's give this a blast then. Seems though it's all working. Yeah. No, that's cool. I like supporting stuff like that though. I think you know, if people are going to the time and effort to actually make games like that, I am totally 100% down.
Plus the fact it's like the limited run stuff. You know, it's like new games for like what I consider kind of older dying fucking consoles, like the Switch. Joking.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you look at companies like let's think about this now. You look at companies like Limited Run Games, right? They release games on systems like for PS Vita. You know, they keep the consoles like that alive, and there's a scene out there for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Limited do that quite often as well. I've noticed. I know the last 2 games I got from there, they've constantly if they're releasing it on PS4, they release it on Vita as well. It
Yeah.
seems they
That's
always
the
seem
thing
to
with
like do the
Retro
dual
Pro.
combo, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
I
Nice.
Flick the dick.
Right, I'm just going to end this episode here, and we'll stay on chatting now.
Excellent.
Cool beans. Thanks for watching our
I've stopped already,
rambles
Chris.
and our last episode on Twitch since we're going to get banned.
Why? Hope you enjoyed the one and only stream. It's alright.
Hey.
I've recorded it as well, so we'll just keep uploading it to different things. And then we'll build
Cut
up
off
that,
the head.
We'll build up that whole
And to replace it.
the Hydra.
Hail Hydrate.
Hydrate.